haunting hour is at hand. Ghostly hauntings since time began. Raw side paranormal seeks the truth, looking for some kind of real proof. Creepy floorboards and eerie dark mist. Grab your camera and document this. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the wrong side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. The icy air touches your neck. You feel like screaming, but you stay in check. Orbs rising up to take the magical flight. You can't believe what's happening tonight. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this all on the raw side. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this all on the raw side.
Hey, happy Wednesday, guys. Welcome to the Raw Side. Hello, Mr. Bill. How are you? I can't hear you. No, can't hear. Mr. Bill has no sound. Oh, no. He's going to be a mime tonight. How is everybody doing? I know you guys were expecting Lady Victoria Darkwood, but unfortunately, the poor dear had an accident today and was injured slightly, so she couldn't make it tonight. So Bill offered to come on and hang out with us, and we're just going to pretty much talk about anything and everything, guys. Hi, Elle. Hi, Michael. Welcome, welcome. Mr. Wayne, how are you doing, sweetie? Ryan, hello. Welcome, everybody. And hopefully Bill can figure out his sound issue. He will be back shortly. Yeah, she's fine. Just a little bit of a boo-boo, and they fixed her up really well at the docks. So we are going to reschedule for next week so everybody can get on and we can discuss the history and the things behind the Wiccan religion. I find it interesting.
Check 1 2.
Yeah, check, sir. 1 2 1 2. So we'll get caught up on all that next week. And she's really sad that she couldn't be here because she was really looking forward to it. Yeah, everybody says most of the accidents happen in the home. I don't know, guys. Every time somebody goes out nowadays, I'm hearing they're having an accident. So maybe it is safer just to stay home. So Bill's working through his technical difficulties. He'll be with us soon. How is everybody? Everybody having a great Wednesday? It is effing cold out there, guys. I don't know about where you all are, but holy mackerel. I'm already done with winter and it just started. I've had enough. Do we have sound, Mr. Bill?
Yeah, do we?
Yes, we do.
So I don't know if anybody else, but like I have like really bad audio on you, but I don't know.
On me? Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's
You're a
on
little
my end or what.
crackly.
Am I crackly?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
So I don't know. Let's see. Michael says, I was told most of the accidents happen in fall and can I get a drum?
How about now?
You're still a little crackly.
I'm crackling. Is it me, guys, that's crackling?
Yeah, when you talk, there's like a crackling sound. Can you guys hear me okay? Just let give me a thumbs up, say yes, whoop, whoop, whatever. No, Michael, I know it was a joke.
So
I get it.
Is it just me, you guys, or is Laura crackling? Because I'm hearing like, all right, so it's probably just me.
Oh, is it YouTube? Who the hell knows? Bone chilling in New Jersey. Yeah, it's wicked here. Wicked here. Al says, I can hear him, though not good enough.
Oh, see, now I hear you really good now, Laura.
Oh, okay. So I don't know. Maybe it is YouTube. You never know. It's technology. Hello, Ghostess. How are you doing this evening? Welcome, welcome. We're just taking care of some technical difficulties, guys. So just bear with us.
See, now you sound really good now.
Oh, do I? Do I sound really good?
Yeah, actually, it went away.
I have no idea. Maybe it was YouTube. Yeah, because you're not crackling either. Wayne says it's fine now.
Okay, good.
Oh, there we go.
I noticed when your intro was up, it bugged out for a second.
Oh, I don't know. I solid sound on my end. Maybe it was YouTube. Who knows? Could be a bad connection between the stream. I've got full internet, but we sound good now. Crackling is gone. Everybody says. Wonderful.
So all right, sorry everybody.
That's okay. Hey, that's all goes with the territory,
Plus, I have a new setup, so that doesn't help.
Oh, that's right. That's the new background there, looking sharp. I can't wait to start working on mine.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a while, guys. I'm slowly doing some changes, and I'll be able to be setting up a new studio soon. But it's coming at a cost. But it's a sad and happy occasion, and I can't wait to get to work on it. So what's Mr. up to today?
Well, I'm burning up all my wood. Yeah, I'm tired of throwing in the fire and burning up all my wood and trying to stay warm and all that good stuff. And I'm sick of plowing my driveway. I don't know about you.
Tell me about it. Oh yeah, totally tired of it. And we got to do it again because I think overnight would we get another 4 inches?
Yeah, this tonight we're supposed to get more snow. I don't know if you know that.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's not so much. I don't know if I mind so much. Thank you, Michael. I don't know if I mind so much the snow.
Oh, we lost your sound again. Can you hear me, Mr. Bill? We lost your sound. Oh, great. We're going to be plagued by gremlins tonight, apparently. He's going to pop in and out and try and fix it again. Yeah, he's working on he just set up the new studio because Bill's going to be doing his very first live this Saturday, guys, at 7:30. You're going to have to please come out and support him. And because it took some time, but I had to talk him into it. But he's finally got it set up and ready to roll. So hopefully all the little bugs he'll get worked out. The snow here has just been, we really can't complain. We really can't because it's been like 10 years since we've had this kind of snow. So it's, okay. Yeah, Mugwai, you're right. We got hit over the weekend and it got hit hard. Excuse me. We here right where in my house, we got about almost 3 foot. And the surrounding areas got 4 foot and over. So yeah, just a hot mess. And apparently we're, winter's here, guys. We got to suck it up. Ghost is supposed to snow here in Delaware again on Saturday. It hasn't stopped here. It's, just enough. So it's annoying. But then overnight, apparently we get nailed when we're sleeping. And when we wake up and I let my dog out in the morning, there's like 3 more 3 to 4 more inches on the ground. So, of course, you got to get out the snowblower and clean it all up. Michael said, got good news. I went to bed with 444 subscribers and woke up to 454, currently at 456. Congratulations, Michael. Your channel's exploding. That's fabulous. Me, I gain 3, lose 2, gain 4, lose 5. I mean, I just stopped watching the numbers because it could be upsetting, but you just can't let it run by the numbers alone. But wonderful news, Michael. Also, if you guys don't know, the issue, January's issue of the Paranormal Pages, the Inside View, is available. You just have to go to my community page, find the link, click on it, download the PDF, guys, and see what we did for the January issue. And I'm now accepting subs for February. So please send in your stories, your artwork, your ads for your business, whatever, and all things. You know, it's community magazine for a reason. I want you guys to be a part of it. Hi, Jay. How's it going? So, Ghostus, cool. I'm at 167. 167 and rising. That's how you got to look at it. You know, some days you just think, oh, I'm not going to get anywhere. And you feel defeated, but you just got to keep pushing forward. Do it because you like it, not because of the numbers. That's pretty much the bottom line. That's why I'm here. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. I enjoy all the people I get to talk to, all my new friends, and the stuff that we get to learn and find out about each other and the stuff we're doing. Love it, love it, love it. Because I need to put out more content. You know, it's hard this time of year. Me too. Basically, I am just an interview podcast, but I also like to do put out some investigation stuff as well. And this time of year, this girl is not going outside. Sorry. Just not having it. It is too dang cold out there. KJ, I'm glad you're well. Yeah, I just been staying in the house because, like I said, I let the dog out and I'm like, oh my God, it's so freezing outside. And it's, like I said the other day, I let her out and it took my breath away. I couldn't even breathe. I was like, oh no, I'm not going out there. So yeah, this is what we're dealing with. And it cracks me up because people are bitching. I'm like, come on, guys. It's been like 10 years since we've had this kind of snow. You know, we live in central New York. Suck it up. So yeah, we just gotta keep rubbing our legs together and cause that friction and warm up the sheets, keep warm. Just awful. So what has everybody been up to? Here, just me working on the magazine and booking some great people to come on and hang out with us and pretty much, yeah, keeping myself busy. Hopefully everybody is doing the same. I'm looking forward to everybody's new content or investigations. Everybody in the warmer states gets to still go out and have a good time.
Can you hear me, Laura?
Yes, I can hear you. Sounds good. Very.
I switched microphones.
Oh, that's okay.
And I switched cables too. So sorry about that.
That's all right. Apparently, you just had something going on there. Oh,
you can handle it.
Woo, yeah, we can.
No, you can handle it on your own. That's for sure. Yeah.
Just got to keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
So you were talking about your magazine.
Yeah. And actually, I was telling them how we finally got you to go live on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing it now.
Well, yes, you're doing it.
This is ridiculous.
No. You advertised it. It's out there. You're going to make me look bad because I put it out there. You're doing it.
Well, I'm using my my 16 channel mixing board here. At least now I know to use this. I have a $300 microphone that I just tore out of here, and I put up a $50 one.
See, it tells you. Don't make a difference how much you pay.
Yeah.
Isn't that some shit? Hi, Alyssa. Welcome. Here but driving. Don't text while you're driving. Causes bad problems. Don't do it.
Yeah, she's voice texting. Right, Alyssa?
Okay, I hope so.
Yeah, good to see you. Good to see everybody. Do it, Bill. Do it. Yeah, I know, Wayne. And Wayne, I would totally do the other thing with you, but obviously it's quite clear that I have my own issues doing just one show and somebody else's show. So I can't do two shows. See, Wayne and we were going to do like a 1980s movie show.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's quite clear that obviously I can't even handle being a guest on somebody's show. So
Right.
yeah. So Wayne, I think we're both is it SOL as they say? Yeah. So
Well, you never know. Maybe you guys can still collab on it and get it to work, because I think that would be kind of fun.
yeah, I think what I want to do, like for what I'm gonna do, is that's what Saturday is gonna be all about. And I don't mean to segue, but like it's just kind of on my mind. What I want to do for Saturday is sort of go over what I want my carburetors and coffee to be about. It's gonna be like it's not just gonna be cars, because my head's so full of ideas. I have so many things that I like. So that's what Saturday's show is gonna be about. We're gonna sort of go over spitball.
Right.
What is it going to be about, and what we're going to talk about. So it's going to be like for everybody, sort of on like open mic night, what you have.
Right.
It's not necessarily like open mic night. It will be. I don't want to say that. I don't want to like. It will be in a way. I will have like sort of like open mic nights, but like but I'm gonna have like a set thing for that day, and then it might branch out a little bit into the
Right.
unknown. But I
Right.
definitely want to have some subjects that are like the thumbnail is going to be like, all right, today this week is what we're going to be talking about, and then we could like stray off from there. But it's the majority is going to be this sort of thing, and that's what
Right.
Saturday is going to be about, I think. And then I want sort of in the chat maybe like people to say, hey, this is what I'd like to see, and then sort of go from there. And if I think it's cool, yeah, maybe we'll do that. If not, like, nah. But mostly I would like to have it where like, here's what I'd like to see. I don't know if anybody in the chat, or if you, Laura, do you remember those guys, Click and Clack, the Tappet brothers? They used to do a show. They were brothers, and they would call people would call in, and they'd have problems with their cars.
Oh,
And
yes.
yeah, it was I think it was like every day, or it was a Saturday morning show anyway.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a WP, and it was a public access show.
Right, on like a PBS.
Yeah,
It?
and so yeah, exactly. So
Right. Hi, Dragon.
hey, Dragon, how's it going? And sorry if I missed anybody because of my technical difficulties. But anyway, yeah, I want to sort of have something like that, and that's kind of like what I want to do. I didn't mean to hijack your
That's
thing
good.
here,
No, I want
Laura,
everybody to
but
know
yeah.
about it, so everybody will know where to find you and join
Yeah.
in. Hi, Ian. Welcome. Yeah, it's gonna be like open night, mic night Saturdays.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna have it's gonna have a form. It's gonna have like it will have like a. It's not gonna be like all over the place. It will have like structure to it, but
But yeah, you're gonna have an open end where people can say, "Hey, Bill, I've got this going on. What
yeah,
do you recommend?" Or
will be not just cars.
right,
It's always like if anybody wants to talk about a car in a chat, like, hey, I got this problem going on. I'd love to talk about it. If they want to segue to a car, I'd love to talk about it. If they want to talk about a cemetery, I'd love to talk about it. Because that is going to be in there too. The thing I sent you today.
right. Oh yeah, very nice. Yeah,
Because I want to have
it actually kind of made me jumpstart because, like I said, I just woke up. I go,
Yeah.
"Oh, Bill messaged me." I turned it on and I was like, "What?"
oh, the music.
Yeah,
Yeah. That
too early for that.
I probably should have warned you that it was metal and graveyards and stuff.
Because I seen it, I go, "Oh, that's so nice," and I was like, "Wah."
When it first started out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts out, and then you should know anything pretty much that I send you is going to have metal in
Right.
it.
Well, like I said,
Heavy
I just
metal.
woke up. Nothing was. My brain wasn't on. I just even have a sip of coffee. I go, "Oh, let me see what this is."
Coffee. I know I need coffee, but yeah,
Well,
like
yeah.
so yeah, actually, and you know what? Maybe later on we can share a screen and I could show that.
Yeah, that would be neat.
Yeah, so it's not finished yet. Like I said,
Oh, it's
So-
definitely metal, Ghost. This is definitely metal.
Yeah. So anybody that's wondering what the heck we're talking about, yeah, Ghosts. I, I'm my roots are death metal. Just that's what I am. Like if I'm ever gonna
Right.
listen to anything, it's gonna be metal.
Ian wants to sing Kumbaya.
Nah,
Only if it's in metal. You know.
we could Kumbaya. I sing that on Sundays when I used to go to church. Yes.
Right. Did they
Or-
really?
Let me see. Should we? Sorry, Laura. Are you reading the chat? Am I missing anything
They're not
important
missing
here?
anything. No,
They're
no.
talking to each other.
They're waiting. They are discussing how yes, metal. So yeah, if you actually
Wait
want
for
to
me
play
to
it now,
shut my
you
mouth.
can.
Just interrupt me if anybody asks a question or anything like that. So,
Just, if
guys,
you want to go ahead and you want to play it so they can hear it.
yeah, hear and see. So you guys, so when I do my show, is probably anybody or everybody might be familiar with the website findagrave.com. I think it's a fabulous. What I want to start doing is, not only do I love cars and things like that, but I want to start getting out there. Everybody does the debunking. Everybody does like. I'm not really into going to like, hunt for ghosts and stuff like that. I don't really do that stuff. But what I do like cemeteries, because here in like the U.S. and everything, we don't have like old buildings and things like that. I was just watching a show where this guy is restoring a house and he's restoring cars at the same time. Like, okay, Wayne, like Ant Anstead is this guy who like restores cars and stuff, and he's in the United Kingdom. He's in the UK, right? He's in England, and he's restoring a 500-year-old house. I mean, is that like mind blowing? It was built in like the 1600s.
Yeah.
So to like us here in the U.S., like we can't wrap our heads around that. That's crazy. So here, the oldest things that we have is like a cemetery.
Right.
Like we go in there, and to me, that's like history.
Yeah.
We don't have anything really that old. So when we go in there and I see like a headstone that like is like from the 1700s. Excuse me. We just had what did I have? Brussels sprouts. Yeah, they were really good. If you don't like Brussels sprouts, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, so when we go in there, and I just think that's amazing. So this Find a Grave, if anybody knows or doesn't know, you can go on there and type in, well, there's a community of people that go and take pictures and upload it to findagrave.com. So I never saw my grandmother's grave, and she lives in California, or well, she's not living anymore, but like she passed away in like the year 2000. So I was like, one day I typed in my grandmother's name. This is how I found findagrave.com. And all of a sudden her headstone popped up on Google. And I
Yeah.
was like, what the heck? And
Oh,
this
yeah.
was like, this was like 10, 15 years ago. And I find findagrave.com, and I'm like, and I call my dad. I'm like, Dad, grandma's headstone is on Google. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, there's this findagrave.com, and you could type in, and then it had like her sister's headstones that we never
Oh,
met
yeah.
before, and like her lineage, and people took the time to like say who she was married to and her
Yeah.
sisters and stuff. So there's this whole amazing community of people that do this almost ancestry for you.
right.
So
right.
I kind of want to get involved in that. And my wife doesn't really know that, but I really want to start getting involved in that, because there's a lot of, so if you go onto this findagrave.com, if you type in a cemetery near you, to find a cemetery near you, there will be like a little sidebar where it says there's like, say, 3 unfulfilled things. Like somebody lives in Spain where they might have, say, Forest Lawn near you, Laura.
Right. Right.
There could be like 20 graves that there's no photos of, where somebody in the UK has family buried there that they want you to please take pictures of, but nobody has fulfilled that for them yet on
Oh,
findagrave.com.
yeah. Because the one that I go to there are a lot of people from England, Ireland,
Right.
and you
So
wonder how
they're-
did they make it all the way here from there?
Well,
Back in like
You
the
know,
1800s.
yeah, through immigration and stuff like that.
And
So like they would love someday to like go onto findagrave.com and it says no records found. But they know like, so like if they can and you get like, you don't get paid or nothing for it, but it's just like, say you're there, you take a picture, and all you do is upload it to findagrave.com, and you make
Right.
a you
Help
make a
out.
you make a profile and stuff like that. But I just think it's really cool. So like, you kind of kill two birds with one stone. If you go visit a cemetery, you go down the line, take pictures of headstones, and upload them to findagrave.com. So I thought it would be neat to do a screen share on my, do like whatever week, and do a screen share. Maybe people in the chat say, hey, can you find so and so? They passed away. If because you can narrow it down. They passed away in 18 such such. You
Right.
can narrow it down, and then you can scroll
Yeah, if you
through
have
and
any
find.
dates and names and stuff, then yeah, you're gonna be able to find something.
Yeah, so I thought that would be fun too. So findagrave.com, and then I want to do some debunking. I want to do some a lot of commentary on a lot of other things, and I've got a lot of things written down and a lot of things that I want to sort of go over, and that kind of thing. So
Right. Did you see what Wayne said? He goes, "What do you think of the collaboration of Danny Fifth and Ed Sheeran?"
Danny Fifth and Ed Sheeran. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Wayne, elaborate on that, buddy.
Right, and who that is.
Ed
Michael wants to
Sheeran.
know how Seg on a Stick is doing.
So where is Seg on a Stick?
Oh,
I know I took. Did I take the stick off? Where did I put that?
oh no, he's stickless.
Stickless. Where is that? I put that somewhere.
Oh, he's
I think
stickless.
it's up on the shelf somewhere. I do still have it. It's good.
Right.
It's doing good.
He just took him apart. That's
I know
all.
my wife came downstairs one day. She's like, "Oh, that's cute. Did you draw that?" Explain the whole thing because she doesn't know anything about that stuff. So I had to explain
Right.
what that was. Yeah.
Right. She
I had
just
to
comes in
explain
and
that
gives
thing.
coffee. She doesn't know what we're doing.
I know. Any second now, I got to text her and say, all I do to text her, I put a question mark.
Oh,
Like, yeah.
she goes, hits the coffee call.
Yes, exactly.
That's funny. Oh
Yeah,
my
she's
God.
good.
If
She
I
knows.
did that to my husband, he'd be like, "What?
Yeah.
How do you want?
What
What?"
do you want? What do you want from me, man?
Jay has a question. What is your favorite muscle car, and what's the modern day one you'd compare it to? Oh, good question.
I would probably have to for like an old muscle car. That's a really good question because I've always been a Euro guy. Because I've always been a Porsche 911 guy. But if I had to pick a muscle car, oh, my mind is scrambled right now. But
So many good ones.
I think I would have to go with a Mopar. Probably there's a lot of people that are probably rolling their eyes, but a lot of people would roll their eyes if I said a Mustang. And I'm not a Ford guy, but I am a Mustang guy. I really like Mustangs. Not necessarily. I do like the new ones too because they really are awesome, man. They really are awesome. They're nice. But I got to answer this question. I hate when people don't answer the question. I'm gonna say something like I'm gonna say something like a Barracuda.
Barracuda.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something like a Barracuda, and then modern day is a Hellcat, a Hellcat, Challenger. The only thing I don't like about the new Hellcats is, they don't make them all-wheel drive, and I wish they would, because they don't hook up. Now, here's an interesting thing about Police Intercept, the Chargers. They make the civilian models, they'll make a Hellcat rear-wheel drive, but the cop car, the civilian kind are rear-wheel drive, but the cop car ones, they're not like a Hellcat or anything, but they will make them available in all-wheel drive, but the civilian models are not available in all-wheel drive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the cop cars, the Interceptors, are all-wheel drive. which
Hi,
is
Tim.
weird.
So, oh
So
yeah,
yeah, I hope they
they
answered
did
your
that on
question.
purpose. Yeah. Wayne says that Danny Fifth from Cradle of the Fifth doing a duet with Ed Sheeran. Oh,
Oh, I
it
don't know.
doesn't sound like it would be good, to be honest with
I
you.
don't know. Cradle. Oh, dude, a Cradle of Filth. Yeah. So when we're talking about metal, I'm talking about like bands like stuff you probably never heard of, like Cannibal Corpse and like Deicide, and like so
Guys
people
said you
usually
can't
go,
understand.
yeah, exactly. Well, people usually like there's like a band from Denmark called like King Diamond, and Metallica is like Bach and Beethoven to me. So like people usually go, "Oh, like Metallica, right?" And I'll go, "No."
Oh, sorry about that. Forgot to shut my phone off.
Is that the stock market calling? That you got that big stock exchange?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So yeah, if that makes sense. Love Corpse, seen them live twice. So Ghostus, the bass player Alex Webster, I'm actually friends with. He actually played on my demo tape when I was in my band, and he played bass on one of the tracks on my demo tape. So Alex Webster is a very, very nice dude. I actually have him on my Facebook. Yeah, he's very, very, very cool dude.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, and he was in the first Ace Ventura movie, and Jim Carrey is a huge Cannibal Corpse fan and wanted Cannibal Corpse in the movie. So yeah, Wayne
Right,
just
yeah,
said,
Wayne just said that, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Jim
Wayne?
Carrey requested them to be in the movie, and they were actually touring at the time, and there was a conflict, and they said we can't. We're touring at this time, and they actually held off on that scene to film so that they could have them in the movie. Jim Carrey said, "I want them for this scene," so they and I actually that came from the horse's mouth. I didn't like read that somewhere. That came from Alex Webster. I heard that story from Alex Webster.
From him.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep. And I have like my scrapbook here somewhere with a picture of me and Alex Webster. My scrapbook is right over there. I'm not going to go get it though, but of me and Alex Webster in the studio when I was a drummer. With a picture of him, but he's like his hair is like in his face. It's like, but you could tell it's Alex Webster hair.
Right.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. All their hair is in their face. You never get to see anybody's face. So it's
George Fisher, yeah. What's his George Fisher is like he's got like a nickname though. He's the singer from. So I met Chris from Cannibal Corpse. And he was everybody else was the drummer from Cannibal Corpse is super cool guy. Everybody else was super cool in that band except for Chris. Chris Barnes. He's in a band called 6 Feet Under now. I don't even know if that band's still around, but Corpse Grinder. Yeah, that's it, Corpse Grinder. And Chris Barnes was the only one that was like a super jerk. Like he I don't know, he just wasn't that cool. He was a jerk.
just had an ego issue, probably.
Yeah, and that was back when they all lived in Buffalo. They lived in a they're all from Lockport, New York. They all now live down in Florida, but they originally are from. I remember Alex Webb pulling up in this beat up Celebrity. It was like a 1987 Celebrity, and this was like back in 1994. Yeah, I'm old, and he pulls up and like I'm expecting like he just did Ace Ventura and everything, and like I don't know, you just expect like different. Instead, like he pulled up in this beat up car, and you're just like, oh, like there's no money in like now it's different. I'm sure he makes a little more money now, but like a lot more money now, but like it was just different. 6 Feet Under do a lot of covers. They do. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe, I guess. Yeah. So
Graveyard
Yeah, so
classics. So yeah, that's the problem. I mean, when you know people when they start in the beginning and they're pretty cool, and some of them just it goes to their heads.
So I remember like we were in Buffalo when we went to go see him, and Alex like invited us, like the band, to like go, and then we were gonna go backstage and everything. And like I just remember Chris Barnes, he was like, people were like stage diving and stuff, and he was he just goes, he had this really deep voice. He goes, everybody's, he said something to the effect of, I don't care if you hurt yourself, just don't hurt our equipment. And I don't know. He was just, I don't know. He was just a jerk. I just didn't like him. And then
You could break your neck. Just watch out for my guitar.
Well, he's a singer, and like he just, and then when we went backstage, he just was just very arrogant. He had it oozed out of his pores, It was just very arrogant. So,
Right.
yeah. What is that? Major Tom's ground control?
Good Lord.
Ground control. Yeah, Laura. We got him cornered. Laura.
It was the mothership trying to contact me.
It's time to come home now, Laura. Your mission is done.
Yeah, get out of there and get the hell over here. Oh, that's what it is, because I have a Star Trek thing. It's the lets me know that I've got a message or whatever. Yeah, beat me up, Scotty. Yeah. I know, I'm a Trekkie, so that's what it is.
You ever see Spaceballs?
Yes.
And that girl was like, Scotty beat me twice last night.
Right.
It was wonderful. Oh, it was snotty.
Snotty, right?
That was a great movie.
Big Helmet? Is that what he was called?
Dark Helmet.
Dark Helmet?
Yeah.
Dark Helmet. Hi, Christina. How are you?
Hi, Christina.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Yeah.
Oh, and that guy there, the black guy that does the sound effects.
Oh, Michael Wilson, I think. Michael,
is that his name?
Yeah.
Oh, I loved him.
I still see like on when I'm scrolling through YouTube, I'll see shorts of him.
Oh yeah,
little shorts videos you click on. I'll still find those and I'll click on those. I love that guy. When he used to,
he's amazing.
Police Academy, remember?
Right.
Police Academy movies. Yeah. Michael Wilson, I think, is his name. Winslow or something. Michael Winslow, I think, was his name. Yes. Yep. He was good, man. He still is good. Did you see him do? He did. Yeah, I like Whitechapel. Yep. I think Whitechapel, aren't they a Christian metal band? I think they're a Christian metal band. Whitechapel. They're pretty good. Yep.
Yeah, Wayne says
Michael Winslow. Yeah, Michael Winslow. Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't think of what his name was. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, that guy is just amazing. I can't imagine the hours you had to put in to learn how to do that.
I think, honestly, Laura, I think that was all. It had to have come natural. I mean,
natural
I'm sure you
talent.
practiced it. Yeah, but you just, boom, it just happened. Like the dude from, remember the Fat Boys? The rap group from the 80s, the Fat Boys. The big fat dude that would beatbox.
Right.
Like, yeah, you practice that stuff, but that dude was so good at that, it just came natural.
Right. Some people just have it and some don't.
No, not at all. Whitechapel was not Christian. Who was it? Whitechapel. Oh, maybe not.
The Fat Boys are back.
Yes, the Fat Boys are back. And that was never something. I still listen to them. So yeah, so I listen to metal, but I also listen to like 80s rap. And I listen to the Fat Boys a lot. They put me in a good mood.
Also covered Wipeout. Yep,
they did.
So yeah, we're getting a little bit of music history going on, guys.
Yeah.
Old rock. Yeah, we're old. That's why.
Yeah.
I've heard of a lot of the stuff they make today. I don't even bother listening to because it's just awful.
I couldn't tell you. Any of that stuff. Not
and it's funny, like when I, talk to like my nieces and nephews and stuff like that, what kind of music do you listen to? Oh, stuff from the 80s. So that tells you that they don't even want to listen to the stuff that is being produced today.
So check this out. I have so my daughter is one of the coolest little kids. Check. She's 14 now. So I just found this out like 6 months ago. She goes, we're on the way home and she's like listening to her headphones. And she goes, Michael Jackson came on. Now, yes, we all know this. Us people know the stories with Michael Jackson. We all know his backstories.
Right.
But I am a Michael Jackson fan. Music wise, talent wise.
Yeah, he was talented.
Okay? Put aside, okay. I'm not a fan of all this other crap that he did and his backstory. But
right.
Yo, Jeff, what's going on, buddy? But let's take the talent and everything else. I love the guy. I mean, awesome. So
yeah,
we're on the way home, and my daughter goes, so Michael Jackson came on. It was like, you got to be starting something, got to be starting something. That one, right?
Right.
And my daughter takes her little earbud out. She goes, "That's funny, Dad. I'm listening to that same thing on my iPod." And I go, "You listen to this?" She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Michael Jackson's my favorite person," or something. She said something.
Right.
And I go, wait a minute. I go, he's your favorite. She goes, yeah, you didn't know that? And then she proceeded to tell me like her favorite songs. She started saying there's like, Dad, you didn't know there's like 7 different eras to Michael Jackson. She started going over like when he transformed himself.
Right.
All those different. She said there's the Beat It era, there's the Thriller era, there's Off the Wall era. She started going through all these eras and everything.
Oh, she knows it all.
Yeah, that I didn't even know. Like I knew like he like changed his face and stuff. She started going through all of them, and then she goes, "You know what my favorite song is?" And I go, "Yeah, let me see." I go, "Beat It." She's like, "Nope." I go, "Thriller." Nope. It was like the least thing I thought. She goes, "Pretty Young," PYT. I'm like,
okay,
PYT, and it was that Pretty Young thing.
Pretty Young thing, yeah.
I'm like, I like had no idea that like my little kid was in it. So she's like, Dad, I want a Michael Jackson T-shirt. She's like, wants to like freaking dress like the guy, and I'm like, honey, listen. So like she's at school, and like all the kids are like looking at her. They don't know about Michael Jackson either. They know about his music, but they don't know about the backstories about him. So
right.
I had to tell her about him. She's like, "Oh, I didn't know that." I go, because she wanted a T-shirt.
Right.
So I said, honey, listen, I don't mind you having a poster, because she wanted a poster to put on her wall. And I said, I don't mind you having a poster of him and stuff like that, but here's why, like, your mom and I don't really want you to have like a T-shirt. Maybe you can have like it saying Michael Jackson. We don't really mind you having that, but here's why we're weary. Because she was wondering, like, what is our big hang up?
Right. Well, yeah, because she doesn't know the history or the supposed history. Yeah.
Right. Because we don't want people like picking out, like going, oh, you're like how people
supporting a child. Yeah.
You know how kids can be like wicked evil. Because if there's somebody that might know it, she'll like go into school and all of a sudden be like, whoa, he was like this hero to me, and now I'm getting picked on. So then I had to tell her why. Now she's off the T-shirt kick.
Ah.
So yeah, so now I think she's even off the poster kick. She did know about him dangling his kid over the banister.
Right.
And so yeah, but nonetheless, like she has like a DVD of like his videos and stuff.
Right. Well, I hope it doesn't spoil how she feels about his music.
She doesn't. I even showed her Weird Al, dude. I even showed her all the Weird Al videos. She thinks they're hilarious. So like, now we go, cause I'm fat, you know, like, so like, yeah. So,
excuse me.
Let's see.
Wayne, Dirty Dana is my favorite with Jennifer Batten on guitar.
Yes, Jennifer Batten. Yep. I told my wife, I go, did you know that's a woman doing that guitar solo? And like, cause my wife thought it was a guy on the stage. Who said that, by the way?
Wayne.
Oh yeah.
Mr.
Yeah,
Wayne.
see, Wayne knows. And then Ghostess, yep, beat it at Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, Ian goes, at least she's not listening to P. Diddy. Oh, I know, really.
My kids don't
Or R.
listen to
Kelly.
any of that crap. If they were listening to Cannibal Corpse, I'd be like, that's awesome.
Wayne wants to know, does anyone know who played the main riff of the song Beat It?
I think it was a session guitar player. But I do know that the drummer, Michael something, they used to call him Michael Sugarfoot something. He was a session. He is a session drummer. Super good drummer.
Hi, Water Horse. Welcome.
Hey, Water Horse. Yes, Cannibal Corpse does have some colorful. I remember when I first really started getting into it, they had a Hammer Smashed Face, and I was like, we used to call it Hammer Smashed Cookies because one day we bought this package of cookies and they're all smashed up. And we were super. It was when Alex Webster played on our thing, and we were like, oh, everything was Hammer Smash. So we bought Hammer Smashed potato chips, Hammer Smashed cookies. So, yeah. That's one of my favorite songs, Hammer Smashed Face.
Never heard it.
Oh, Laura, you don't know what you're missing.
Never heard it. Oh, wait. Wayne says it was Steve Lukather. Did I say that right, or did I butcher it?
No, it looks like you got it, Lukather. That's cool.
Lukather. So yeah, no, I've never heard that one.
No, Slash was later. I know what song you're talking about. Slash played later on. By the way, I saw Michael Jackson in concert, you guys.
Did you? Cool.
Yes. When I told my daughter that, she just about wigged out.
Freaked out?
Yeah, dude, she thought I was kidding. So I was 10. How old was I? I was 10 years old. It was 1984. She was like, because obviously I joke around a lot around this house. So
Right.
she was like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, no, I seriously did. And I have it in my scrapbook over there. I have the ticket stub.
Right.
It was the Pepsi Cola Arena in Buffalo, New York. And
Nice.
it was the Freedom Tour. Do you remember when Michael Jackson's hair caught on fire? For
Yes.
a Pepsi commercial?
Yes.
It was after, it was during or something, when he promoted that. But anyway, yeah, it was that, and he toured with his brothers. The Jackson Freedom Tour, they called it, and he was with them. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Let's see, Jeff, Slash played live with MJ at the MTV Music Awards, and he wouldn't stop playing.
Yeah, that was all a put on, I think.
Could be.
He was like, stop. He was yelling at him. He's like, stop it. Stop, Slash. Stop. I don't know if that's the way he
Ghostus wants to see my live reaction to Cannibal Corpse. Is that bad?
I don't know if we could play it without getting without YouTube taking it off here, though.
I don't know. Maybe if you just pay, just a little tiny bit of it. I don't know. Hi, Betty, sweetie. How are you doing? Always thinking of you, love. Hey, Philip, what's going on? We're talking music, Philip, so you just showed up at the right time.
Who said that, by the way? Was that Ghostus?
Yeah, he wants to see my live reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd get hit with a copyright. Oh, okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Let's see. Water Horse. My favorite band right now is Sleep Token. And no, I'm not in a cult. Okay. I've never heard of them either.
Yeah, me either.
So that's something we'll have to look up.
Remember I sent you, Laura? I sent you Burning Witches?
Yes.
You were like, oh, those are some heavy metal broads.
Some interesting chicks. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
I like Burning Witches.
It says YouTube will ding you for music every time. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, even if you just play a little snippet of it,
Yeah.
it's not like we're playing the whole song. But that's YouTube. What can you do? So actually, I'll throw everybody in a shock. I've never been to a concert in my entire life.
Wow.
Hello, Miss Carla.
Carla?
Yeah, Miss Carla. Carla, the beautiful Carla is here. Yeah,
Carla?
I wasn't allowed. She loves that.
Carla?
My parents wouldn't let me go
Why?
because it was too dangerous down at the odds, so I wasn't allowed to go. My father was
So
afraid that something would happen to me.
I saw a ton there. I saw Whitesnake, Bon Jovi, Bullet Boys, Motley Crue at the Odd. Striper. I saw so many down there.
Right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I wasn't allowed. So I think that kind of deters me when I do hear live music because I really don't care for it.
I think I saw Whitesnake. I don't know if it was there or somewhere else, but I know I saw Whitesnake.
Right. Yeah. Don't be shocked, Ian. Yeah, I wasn't allowed. It was a rough neighborhood where the auditorium was, where they played. So I wasn't allowed to go there. And I didn't want to sneak because, boy, my ass would have been grass when I got home. So not going to do that.
So yeah, Laura, why was it a rough neighborhood? What was over there, Laura? Want to tell us what was over there? I'm not going to make you. I know I'm not going to make you tell us what was over there.
It's a bad neighborhood.
I know what was over there. I know what complexes were over there.
Yeah. Not a great area. Of course, now that's all cleaned up and different now.
All gone, yeah.
All gone. But the thing is that none of the big bands or groups play there anymore because it's not big enough.
Yeah.
They all go to the casino.
Yeah, but you know, it's funny because all those 80s, well, not all of them, but a lot of those groups now, they play at like amphitheaters like the one in Rome. Like Striper just played in Rome.
Did they?
Yeah. It wasn't the entire band. They did like an acoustic set.
Okay.
Which I was gonna go to, but I was like, I don't really like crowds anymore. Well, I thought that was pretty neat that they played there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so like that place in Rome, sometimes the Savoy gets some cool stuff out there in Rome.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
So yeah, but when you want to see anything big, anything has to have a bigger venue, you got to go to the casino.
Dude, the Stanley, I used to go to the Stanley all the time.
Yeah.
I saw the Bangles. I met the Bangles in person.
Husband would have died because he had the hots for the little dark-haired chick.
Oh, I met her.
Oh,
Suzanne Hoff. I met her in person. I met all of them in person. And the coolest one of all was the drummer. Me and my brother, we ended up talking to her because my mother worked at the Stanley.
Right.
And she ended up getting backstage passes for us. And I talked to the drummer because I was a drummer. And we ended up talking to her for like 20 minutes because she did a drum solo and it was really good. And so I was probably like 15 years old. So imagine like these two pimply faced kids, like, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. And like, meeting Suzanne Hoff. She had just did that movie too, I think, with Madonna, I think. She did a movie, and like, so here's these two kids. And so I met her. She signed an autograph. Again, I have it in that scrapbook over there. They were really nice. Yeah, but anyways, the drummer, she was super cool. Like 20 minutes, she gave us her time, and there was really nobody else in the room with them. It was like the green room.
Fantastic, right?
They were just filling out, and she was like, and Suzanne Hoff was like not with the band or their bandmates. She was like against the wall, like leaning up against the wall by herself. So like, I just remember like being so scared to go. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go. And I went over and I said, hi, can you? She's like, yep, signed it for me.
Very nice.
I met Gloria Estefan.
Right.
Yeah, remember her?
Yep.
Oh, geez, there's so many I've met. Howie Mandel.
Because I like Howie Mandel.
Yeah, since like my mother worked there, like we met so many people. We got to David Copperfield, the magician guy.
Right.
Is
he still around?
I don't know, but he was a wicked dink.
He was weird.
Yeah, he was a wicked dink though.
Oh,
yeah, he was. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Slayer. I'd love to. I've never seen Slayer. I've played with a group called Deicide. I've played with a group called Entombed. I've played with a lot of I've opened for bands like that.
Yeah.
But never saw a Slayer.
Ghostess wants to know, do you like black metal?
Like a doom metal. Yeah, it's okay. Like I think that's what he means, like a black doom metal.
Cast
Um,
iron?
it depends, you know. I met 30 Seconds of Mars back in the day. First started when they were not nice guys. Oh, like I like it depends. Like, see, if you guys remember Typo Negative, like they were weird, and I just liked them. I really liked Typo Negative. I wish Steele was still around. Like he I don't know if he committed suicide or if he OD'd or whatever, but like
Jeez.
I really miss that band.
Hi, Dazzler. Hi, Raven. Hi, guys.
I'm glad you're keeping up on chat because I'm just like
It's music time. I'm trying. I'm going to try.
I'm just chatting away. Oh, you know what I got to do? I got to text the question mark.
Oh, do the question mark. Ian said he probably would have still be weak kneed if he ever met Susan Hoff. Yeah, that my husband loved her.
Oh, by the
He'd
way,
still get on there and look her up. Hey,
Yeah,
Lady Math. Hey.
sorry,
Go
I was
ahead.
going to say that I am. So at that time I was probably like 6'2". I don't know. I'm probably like 6'3" now, but like I used to be like 6'4", but I'm like 6'3" now.
She was like
And
5'0", right?
she was like, I would say she had to be like 5 foot.
Yeah,
She
a
was
tiny
so
little thing.
tiny. Yeah, she was a little thing.
Water Horse says Typo Negative are the godfathers of doom. Peter dies of sepsis. His colon erupted, and he didn't make it to the hospital in time. Oh my!
Yeah. And Peter Steele, and that wasn't his real name. He had a very Jewish name, and he's buried in. I think he's buried on Long Island in a Jewish cemetery. It's just so sad about that band because, in reality, like he was like almost 7 foot, big guy, but really he had like a really good heart and everything. I don't know. I'm glad we're like talking about. Sorry, we're talking about weird stuff, Laura, but like,
Hey, no, that's what it's about. Open mic, just
we
whatever.
always get when I'm on here, we always get like a weird combination of stuff.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. And it's great. Music, everybody enjoys the music. So
Now, what is? Do you know what sepsis is from? Is that an infection of some? What is
it's
that?
a really bad infection. Yeah, that just pretty much takes over.
Now,
I mean, if you don't catch it soon enough, you're pretty much done.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Because he was so good. Now, Ghostis, I don't know if you remember this dude, but he originally was in a band called Carnivore first. It was a 3-piece band, metal band, like super like a punkish band that they did first, and then they did like the Typo. So yeah.
Dragon, I hope everything is okay. Glad you came back.
Yeah, I could talk music a long time too.
Sepsis, it travels right through the body. It's bad stuff. So if you don't catch it soon enough.
Like I've been getting back into it again.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if Jeff is still here, but
how old is that one? Hey Boo, did you see it?
I've been in I've had this for a while, probably 8 years now.
Okay, what is the name of it?
That's an Epiphone Futura, but I've got like probably 15 other guitars.
Oh yeah, Jeff saw it.
Yeah, dude, that's that. I don't know if I was talking to you about it. I was saying that. I think I was in chat talking to you about it. That's that Epiphone Futura.
Oh, okay.
Michael, you know what, dude? I do not like Led Zeppelin. Everybody's gonna like be all over me about it, but my dad will like send me stuff from Zeppelin and stuff. And there's like a girl band called Zepparella, and he's like, "Hey, did you ever see that Zepparella?" And I'm like, "Dad, I don't like Led Zeppelin."
Never heard of that.
And here's why. Like I've always never been a follower. I've not been a leader per se. I've just always like gone off on my own path. And I think that's why I'm into like the music I'm into, because everybody was in high school. They were always like listening to like uh Vanilla Ice, and they were like listening to like rap, and they were like,
Ice.
yeah, they were. What was the other
Ice,
one?
ice, baby.
They were. What's the other one? Oh, just all the popular rap that was really starting to come out. Like there was gangster rap was really starting to come out. Ice-T was coming out. And I don't know, when I first heard metal, especially when I first heard King Diamond was like in Manowar. Manowar was like the first metal band I heard, and I was like, whoa, what is this? It really just hooked me. And I never, so like when I heard, I think I was into Zeppelin at first, but then I was like, this is like overplayed. I was hearing it on the radio all the time.
Yes, they do. They play it to death.
I know, Jeff, and like Jeff likes Aerosmith, and I can't stand him. The dude sounds like when he plays guitar, he's falling down the stairs while playing guitar. Like I
like
there's so many
Aerosmith.
better guitar players out there, and people are like, the dude from Aerosmith is so good, and he's not. He's just not. And I just see like Raven. She's like talking about like bands like Hammer Time and stuff like Annihilator and stuff like that. That people are like, I never heard of those. That's because they're so good. The talent levels are so good, and people don't the talent on some of these people are incredible. And I'm not saying that Led Zeppelin's not talented. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I know I'm not making any sense, but all right, wait. Joe Perry isn't that good. He's not. I don't even remember his name, Joe Perry. Yeah, I know that's his name. Yeah. See, like Kiss, they know they're not that good.
Oh
Kiss,
no, they're good businessmen. They can put on a show, but I think they stink.
And they know it. Like they know they're not that. They go. They once said, we put out music that everybody can play. We do it on purpose so that like kids can play it. No, that's code word for we can't really play that good. But I don't know. Like these are just my opinions, folks. Don't bust my castanets over this one.
Whatever says other girls will be listening to Backstreet Boys. I was listening to Tool. Loves him some Tool. We can take that so many ways, Jeff.
I know. No, Jeff plays really good guitar. I saw him on that. I saw him dressed as a nun.
Yeah.
He looks good as a nun playing guitar. He's a nice looking German nun playing guitar.
There you go. Okay, what Burzum? Is that how you say that?
Yeah, I don't know what that one is.
Let me know if I said that right, Ghostus. I have no idea who that is.
Yeah. So Raven, she said the new metal. I do like new metal too. Like I know when I program like whatever you call it, I'm not good with genres. Yeah. Like Degent and stuff like that. I do love like a chunk with a hook on it. You know, like a riff and stuff like that. That has like a groove. I like something that has where I can imagine a mosh pit, where the mosh pits flowing and stuff like that, and you could like see people like floating around in the mosh pit. I love that. Yeah.
Okay, Waterhorse has a question. I got it up on the screen for you.
Oh, Carvers and Coffee. Have you ever done Death Squad? My brother was their guitarist for many years. I don't think I have. Oh, but check this out. Have you guys heard of Mudvayne? The guitar player freaking sells cars down in Oneida. So anybody like Oneida, New York?
Really?
Yeah. So what bands will do that, like go on tour and stuff, they'll have like backup guitar players and things like that. He started out as a backup guitar player, and he would tour with them, and he works at the Chevy dealership down in Oneida, which is like 7 miles from my house.
Isn't that
So
weird?
he now works full time as a full time guitar player for Mudvayne.
Okay, Carla, lurk away.
Carla?
You're Carla?
Carla?
Okay, Ghosta says, I'm totally saying it wrong, probably. Burzum is one man black metal band from Norway.
Oh, cool. I'll have to check it out,
Excuse
man.
me.
Yeah, I love Norwegian metal. I love that kind of stuff. Waterhorse, I started.
Jeff said, let's be honest, though. We all like Limp Bizkit for like 5 minutes.
Dude, I love, there's a song called Just Drop Dead. It's about him dating Britney Spears. That's like my favorite song. It's super heavy. I love that song. And yeah, I did like Bizkit. I liked Korn too. There's still some really good Korn songs. Like their first album was wicked good. I think it was their self-titled Korn album. Yeah, Waterhorse. You saw Mudvayne in concert. Yeah, I have their DVD. It's of their concert. Yeah. So, anyways, the freaking car salesman is the guitar player for Mudvayne.
Man, it's just. Have you ever went up and talked to him?
No, but the guy that's going to co-host with me on my show, he works down in Oneida at another shop. He's an ASC certified car mechanic, which he's a little under the weather right now, so he won't be able to co-host with me. Anyway, he's the one who told me that, right? And I go, "Have you seen him?" He goes, "Yeah, he was in the tire shop the other day." And I go, "Did you get?" He goes, "No, I didn't get his autograph, but I did say something to him." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I finally got a full-time position with them now. Because I'm going to be touring with them." So being a car salesman, he's able to say, "Hey guys, I need to take off 3 months or 2 months. I'm touring." So it's very flexible. Yeah. So he lives in Oneida. And
Isn't that cool?
I Facebook trolled him too. I was like, because my buddy at the tire shop knows his name. So he forwarded his name to me. So I Facebook trolled him.
Right.
I went on there and like totally,
Stalker.
yeah, dude, I totally found him. And then I found like him in makeup and everything. Yeah. And I was like, holy crap. It's pretty cool.
Okay, Jeff, we'll be here.
Jeff, what are you doing? Where are you going? Be right back. It's time for 8 o'clock smoke. Dude.
He's doing okay.
No, it's time for 8 o'clock nicotine patch. No, I get it, brother.
Yeah.
You're doing good, man.
Raven says the first 4 Korn albums are the best.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they're pretty good,
Korn
man.
back when they were all bootleg albums out.
Yeah, I like the first. I think it was like the first album. You hear like Jonathan Davis's stepdad working on his Jeep. There's like a recording. If you let the CD play like 5 minutes out, there's like a blooper or something about his dad working on his Jeep or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they put on a good show. I've never seen them in concert.
Good for you, Ghostus.
Yeah.
Keep going. It's hard to quit. It really is.
Tall trees, waters. Oh, that's cool.
Let's see. Raven says, blacklit canopy.
Yeah, Ghostus. So you know what I'm talking about? About he's on the phone with like a neighbor saying, "You got a Jeep just like mine, so I was wondering if I can come down and take a look at yours. So if I can see what's going on with yours, so I can fix mine." So Ghostus knows what I'm talking about. I remember, I don't know if I think I have that CD somewhere in a tote somewhere out in my garage. But yeah, I remember listening to that. And I'm like, what is this? He must have like recorded his like stepdad or something, or his dad. Yeah, it was really weird.
Well, it's nice when they throw in those little like
Easter eggs,
extra things,
Oh, so and then he starts cussing the guy out. Yeah, I don't remember that. I gotta like find that. He starts.
You gotta find it and check into it.
So Ghostus, what did the guy say? No, he couldn't come over and look at his Jeep. I know it was a Jeep or something. He was like, "You got the same Jeep I got," or something. And then in the first Typo Negative album, this is when cassettes the thing, right? So my brother, he's like, we put the cassette tape in, and it starts out, the very first song starts out with, and everybody who like had a cassette player, it starts going, making this noise. It starts going, ee, making a squealing noise. And I'm like, what the heck? And I thought something was wrong on my tape deck, right? So my brother, he starts laughing. And I'm like, it's probably going for like, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds. And I'm hitting stop, I'm rewinding, and I'm like taking the tape out, I'm looking. And my brother's like got this smirk on his face, kind of, but I don't really notice it. And then I let it play. And when I let it play, finally go through, Peter Steele comes on and he goes, "Oh, hey, I hope you guys like that little joke we played on you." My brother starts laughing. And so it was the band that actually recorded that, making people think they had a problem with their cassette. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah. So my
yeah,
brother
he said
knew it.
they were arguing about some car part. He said.
Yeah, is that what it was? I'd love to hear that again. I think it's gotta be on YouTube.
So, oh, look, he got the coffee. The question mark worked.
Yeah, check this out too. You see this?
Hey, where's mine?
So I remember I was saying I got a cool little kids.
Get soup. You get all this stuff at your house. You leave the
Soup.
house. What's a flip?
Yeah, so check this out. This is when I used to call my channel Carbs.
And coffee.
Yeah. My daughter made that for me.
Did she? How nice.
Yeah, and it's got me on the other side. And she made me a t-shirt with that on there too.
Cool.
And then my
cool.
other daughter made this for me.
I can't. I have plans in the garage. Yeah, that's where he is with coffee.
So she's 12 and she thought of that whole thing on her own. Like that whole
Great.
saying and everything.
Because that's where you are. Every day, hey, Bill, what are you doing? I'm in the garage.
Can't have plans. And that's mostly like in protest, not like I can't. I have plans. I'm in the garage. It's I can't. I have plans. I'm in the garage.
I'm
with
stuck here.
coffee. Yeah.
I'm frozen.
Oh yeah.
Now, if I put a question mark in the chat, will Michelle bring me some coffee? I think I tried it before. It didn't work. Oh, she got. These are the trips.
It's October Rust Carburetor. It was their third album. Oh, okay. That was the third album. Okay. So I was behind on my Typo Negative. I think I was hooked, and then I went backwards and listened to their other albums. Who said that? Waterhorse said that? Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss that. You know what? I got to start buying their CDs because I've got nothing of theirs. I wish he was still around. Ugh. Gets me mad.
Bloody Kisses start off with a woman
Yes.
having an orgasm.
Yes, bloody Kisses. Yep.
Interesting.
Then you have Cinnamon Girl on, I think, on that one.
Wayne agrees. Joe Perry isn't a great guitar player. Kiss weren't good. No, they weren't a good band. They were good businessmen, good showmen. Is that what you want to say?
Wayne, I knew I liked you. See, dude, what Fighting the World was the first album, Manowar album, I learned how to play drums too. So
there you go.
I was like 13 years old when I started playing drums, and that was like the first album I tried to do drums to all their other songs, but like Defender was the first song I learned to play drums to. Battle Hymns is good too.
So apparently Jeff come up with a killer video idea.
Where's
going over the sermons on backwards satanic masking and rock and roll. Oh, good gracious. And Water Horse. Cinnamon Girl is on an October Rust Neil Young cover.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was a cover. I just love the way that Peter Steele sings it.
Yeah, Raven says she didn't recognize the voice, but she said it was beautiful. She hadn't listened to it enough.
Mm.
Dragon wants to know if anyone has ever seen Laser Floyd at Rocks in Colorado.
No, I saw Laser Floyd at the Stanley though. You wouldn't know what that's a place near Laura and I. But yeah, I saw that at the Stanley, Laura.
Yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Stanley is a historic theater that we have here, guys. Pretty much everybody that was in the business back in the day, they started out at the Stanley.
Yeah.
And it's funny because it comes full circle. Whether you're an older rocker or whatever, then you end up back at the Stanley.
Oh, Joan Jett. I met Joan Jett too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, at the Stanley. She was super, super cool, super nice lady. And I got her guitar pick. It was when she was playing with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. That's what they were called. I got her guitar pick too. She threw it at me because I was always in the front row because my mother always got us front row tickets because she worked at, it was called Ticketron back then. And she worked in the ticket thing, so she always got the first tickets and bought tickets for us. And she threw that guitar pick and boom. So I got it in my scrapbook too.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And when I showed my kids this stuff, like probably a month ago, I showed them all this stuff. They were like, "What? No!" They like couldn't believe it. I was like, "Yeah, no, yeah."
Raven says, I need to get some sleep. Token merch looks so good. She's cutting down on the cigs too. Yeah, everybody is. It's either it's too expensive or it's not bad for you, the bottom line, but it's pretty much the government's screwed once everybody starts quit smoking. Then they're going to hit the booze, guys. So be prepared. They got to go after it somewhere. I don't know how you would say that. Defender was on the album Fighting the World.
Yep. Yeah, dude, that was a friend of mine. So I was at a friend of mine's house, and he had a drum set, and he had that album. He put that album in, and it was on side 2. The first cut was Defender, and he played the drums to that, and I was like, I gotta try that. And I played drums to it, and he was like, "Oh, you can play drums." I was like, "Yeah, I guess I can." So then I went home, I bought that album, and I made like a drum set out of cardboard boxes. And then I asked my dad for a drum set for my birthday, and he bought me a set.
Nice.
And then that kit that I bought, or that he bought me for like $150, I took on like tour and stuff. It's like a beat up drum kit that I recorded the like Half Dead album with too.
So
I remember when I went to the studio and set it up, the dude that was like recording us, he looked at it, he was like, and he hit the first tom, and like the skins are so beat up. It was like dong. And he was like, "Oh," and so he got out his mask, his duct tape and stuff, and he was taping all the heads and everything, trying to make it sound better. And he did. He did a decent job, but he did what he could with that drum set.
Hopefully you've upgraded since then.
Yeah, I've got a electronic kit now, a Roland mesh kit, V drums, but
nice.
But I knew I wasn't going to be
Michael Jackson. Well, Michael Jackson, welcome.
There you go, Michael Jackson.
We're talking music, and Michael.
Oh, my daughter would be. Dude, I saw you in 1984. We miss you.
I
Even
noticed, when you look at old videos and stuff, and I know he did what he did because his father used to verbally abuse him about his looks. But he was a good looking young man.
I,
And it just went downhill. Holy.
I wish he would have stopped at the Thriller, like with his he just looks so cool, man. Like, oh, so dude, check this out. I wish my best friend was here because he'd tell you. So 1986, like I said, I went and saw him, 2 years later, I thought I was Michael Jackson. And I had the wraparound belt, the studded belt that went around you twice and everything.
No.
Yeah, I did. I dressed like that. I had a red shirt that had 2 black stripes going down it. Parachute pants. I was
Oh, we lost your sound. I don't know what happened. We lost your sound again, Bill. But all I know is there picture there? We hear you now.
All right, sorry. Yeah. So,
is there pictures of that?
no.
Oh, come on!
I did have a glove. I did have a glove. I didn't wear it to school, but I did wear that other crap to school, and I was cool. I was super cool.
The parachute pants.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
sorry. I can't picture you dressed that way.
Yeah, dude. I was wicked cool, and everyone wanted to be friends with me, and I did not get beat up.
Oh man. I mean, I could see you dressed as, as a headbanger, but not Michael Jackson. There's just, no.
I think I would have rather stayed dressed like Michael Jackson than the long hair because I got teased more about the long hair.
Ew.
Yeah.
You look better with the short hair, but
yeah. Because I used to get called Fabio. Nobody knows who Fabio. You probably remember Fabio, but
Fabio, yes.
Yeah. What the hell is parachute pants? Raven?
We're old, man. We're old.
Type in Google 1980 parachute pants.
Parachute pants.
1980s parachute pants. Just type that in.
Oh, you should. Oh, I just Googled it.
Yeah, they're cool, aren't they? They're awesome. And that's what I looked like. And everyone was like, I got to be friends with this little kid. Yep. So I didn't have a lot of friends. And
God. Let's see. Michael Jackson said he looked like a Lincoln Park guy.
Oh, here's what happened. So I went to Catholic schools for 6 years. And then I thought I was going to be Michael Jackson. And I went to a public school with a bunch of black kids. And I walk in. And my mother gets me there freaking late. And my teacher is a black lady. And probably 80% of the classroom are black, 20% white. I walk in and I'm freaking dressed like Michael Jackson.
Oh man, they go over.
Yeah. Oh, like a freaking lead balloon.
Yeah.
I walk in, I'm like, hee hee. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing the moonwalk in front of everyone, going, hey. No, I'm kidding. I didn't really do that.
You're saying I get my ass kicked.
Yeah. So,
actually,
dude, I was
everything on this channel. Mostly, yes, paranormal. I do paranormal interviews, but then when we have open mic night, it's anything goes.
Yeah,
and you happen to hit an anything goes night.
Yeah, dude, Michael Jackson, you happen to hit a day where I'm filling in today. And I have a channel where I do cars and crap and drink coffee while I do it. And you just happen to, I'm talking about you today.
Yeah, open mic night. So it's anything goes. Raven goes, stop, hammer time. That's right.
Yeah, this is way before then. And so we come in late, right? I don't know if I was like an hour late, half hour late. But classes started, right? I don't know if it was the first day or second day, but I know I was late and that we walk in and the teacher's like, oh, hi. And they go, let's step out into the hallway and
Oh
talk
no, that's not good.
so that like we don't discuss the personal things about like how to get your son enrolled here or whatever. I don't even know what they were talking about, right? Why did they have to go out into the friggin' hallway? Why couldn't I
Right.
just take a seat? Why couldn't the teacher go, okay, William, have a seat while we go out, right? I'm standing in front of everybody, like 30 students, right? Looking at me like, hey, Michael,
Oh
hey, Mr.
no.
Jackson. So they walk out, right? They leave me there, standing in front of the entire classroom. They're all staring at me, and I'm just standing there by myself. And I'm like,
Trying to figure out how to get the hell out of there.
yeah, I'm like, so, sup?
Sup, don't kick my ass.
So I didn't say none of that. I like freaking moonwalk backwards out into the hallway. And I didn't really do that. I just turned around and like freaking walked out into the hallway. Like,
Oh man.
hey, mom, they're all gonna like kill me.
I'm gonna get jumped after school. Michael says they say Justin Bieber is the new Michael Jackson. Oh no,
I don't know about that.
I don't think so.
Did you see Justin Bieber was in Hamilton like a few years ago?
No, I don't even pay any mind to Justin Bieber. Bieber.
Well, the only
Whatever.
reason why I paid attention to that is because he was in friggin' Hamilton at the Dunkin' Donuts in Hamilton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was
weird.
he doing something like at
No,
the
he was just.
casino or?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, he might have been.
Yeah, no, I don't pay any attention to him at all.
Is Jeff still here?
He's probably lurking. So yeah, I just not just a Beaver fan. I don't know what everybody sees of him, but that's just my opinion. There's a lot of them that are out there that I don't pay any attention to. Yes, he's lurking and he's editing.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get out that new content, get it rolling.
But I was gonna.
And Jeff, I don't know if you'd heard, but Bill's going live for the first time this Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know now.
Don't you back out. Michael says he thinks that there's a ghost in his house. Why would you think that? What's going on there? Low time of year, actually, I think, for most of us in the paranormal field because it's so cold. And most people don't like to go out and investigate and they're freezing to death. He says he didn't know it was Saturday, but he knew he was going to start. It's supposed to be Saturday at 7:30. So you better show up, Bill.
Yeah. It's
yeah,
not. I'm doing it through OBS too, so it's a lot harder.
Oh, yeah, it is. That's why I stopped learning it. I said, oh no, I just too technical. I just want to push the button and go, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys got more editing background than I do, and it's just, you know, God bless Jimmy, help me out with the beginning parts. And then he was busy, and I didn't want to bother him to finish up the rest of the. I just said the hell with it. It's just too much for me right now. Until I can get the money to get a better computer, it's just not going to hold. What I've got now isn't going to hold all of the information and stuff I need.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to hold off on that and then just change it over. Once the computer fairy drops off a computer.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's pretty much how that's going to work. You didn't answer me, Michael. Why do you think that there is a ghost in your house? What's going on there?
Could be Tito.
Yes, Raven. Saturday he's going live for the first time. So we got to be there to cheer him on, harass him, all the fun stuff.
Yeah, if you can. If there's one person watching, I'll still do it, I guess. I got to start, I got to start doing it. I've been saying it for a while now. I just got to do it.
Okay, Michael says, my dad has seen stuff moving in the kitchen during the day. And then one time heard my aunt saying my name and I went downstairs, but nobody was there. It was weird. Interesting. Have you thought about putting out a recorder and just let it play and see what happens? So she's not sure if she's subbed. Well, you guys have to go over and sub to Carburetors and Coffee. Let's get Bill moving. Let's get him out there. He's got a bunch of new stuff he's going to be taking on this year. So yeah, if you can help support his channel, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, Laura's got a buy me a coffee account too.
So yeah, it's at the top of the chat, guys. So if you want to do that, that'd be great too.
Yeah, it's running at the bottom too, scrolling.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah. And what does Jeff say? Sorry, Michael Jackson. You are the ghost. Watch the movie and the others. Can someone link? Okay, yeah, we have to. I know. I don't know if. Well, I think the only mod I have in the group is Michael.
Yeah, if he's still here.
So somebody threw a shoe at my dad, but he was the only one in the room. I don't know if it's a good ghost or a demon. Oh, believe me, if it was a demon, Michael, you would know it. That's for sure. So don't go down the demon route. The year of the demon is over. Have you ever spoke to any kind of investigators to see if they'd be willing to come check things out for you?
Thank you, Ghostus.
So let me see. Get Bill's. Let's get Bill's link up on the chat there.
Oh, thanks, Raven.
Find it. Give me just a second, guys. That's why I went, hello, Laura. Going on the right thing. Duh. I get to the right spot, it would pop up. And there it is. And then we're just going to click on that and close that out so we don't kill everybody. And just give me a quick second. And I'm going to copy that. And then we're going to paste it so that everybody can find it. Oh, she found it. There you go. And she subbed. Thank you. Thank you, dear.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
So let's
It's like I work so hard on I found that the less time I spend on editing, the more for example, I got to finish a thought first. The more time I spend on editing, the people watch the video. But
right.
The simpler and I make a video, more people watch it. Like, for example, I was making videos like a movie,
Right.
and because I'm really passionate about movies and editing and stuff, I really like doing it,
Right.
And I'm like, oh, this is a really good one, I'll show my wife. She's like, wow, honey, that's really good. I put it out there, and you get I don't know, 100 views or something like that, and then it just sits there, it fades away.
All right.
And the older the video that it gets, people don't want to watch an older video. They look at it, oh, that was months ago, so they don't click on that, right? But I find like, say like the one that I just made, I don't know, maybe it was only like 20 minutes long as opposed to like 45 minutes. It's attention span too. People don't have a long attention span.
Right.
But also I did it about a heater, and I noticed like in the first couple of days, like it got like a couple hundred views. And I'm thinking all I did was work on a heater, but I didn't really put like a lot of time in editing that at all.
Right.
All I did at the end was did like that little Christmas thing. And
So-
because the reason why I did that little, I don't want to say stupid, but that goofy Christmas thing at the end, because I was like, I got to do something more than just this, I just felt like it, so I did that little Christmas thing.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what I did, and it just seems like, people. So I think I need to strive for more simplistic things, and then that's why I was like, I need to go live, do more lives, because especially because of this winter, I haven't gotten outside, and if I look at my algorithms, YouTube wants more out of you.
Yes.
And when you're sitting in the house, lives are great for that.
Exactly.
So, I really believe in, like, you got to get your butt out and do work. You got to get out and
make the content.
Yeah, you got to get out there and do that. But when it's cold out, excuse me, like I don't want to get out there and do that. So I think the lives are a great, different avenue to do that. So
right.
That's why I'm like, I got to stop putting this off, start doing that. And it also switches it up for people too, to find out like, hey, what else is going on,
Right.
So,
hey, you never know, Betty. It could have been, if the kitty was reaching out towards it and meowing, it could have been a visit. And yeah, I believe he's with you. He knows how much you miss him, and he's with you. Let's see. Michael says, I never, and I don't believe in God or any of that stuff, so I don't pray or anything. But it seems like the ghost can make my aunt's voice. It's creepy. All right. My question is your aunt living, or has she passed on? For one. Two, like I said, if you've had nobody come in and check or investigated, it can't hurt to put a camera out, let it run, see what you catch. Same thing with a digital recorder. Just put it out, leave it in a room, and see what happens. See if you catch anything else. And you can always come back into the community on my page or Boo Paranormal's page and stuff like that, and ask questions. We're here to answer them to the best of our ability. Michael is offering his mod services, Mr. Bill.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll put you on there, Michael. Right now I've got one, and that is Ross Side Paranormal.
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there for, the girl questions,
Yeah. And as far as the format went, I was going to have, I was going to do what you were doing, every week I was going to have a guest on, and that still might happen.
Right.
But I find there's a lot of variables, too many, scary variables for you. I that pretty much, these people in the chat, we pretty much know everybody, even though we've never met them before. We know mostly everybody,
right?
And we see their videos. We know their personalities. You know what you can sort of expect when you get them on,
right?
I'm nervous, like in the car community, where if say I want to talk cars and stuff, I don't want to be throwing a monkey wrench where I get somebody on and there's a surprise where I have kids. My show is not going to be filled with foul-mouthed, horrible speak, and that's just not the ship I'm going to steer. I'm not running that sort of show. That's not what I'm doing. I want where, like, when somebody clicks on my show, you got your little kids around, you got your wife around, you're going to be able to watch. So that's just the way that my ship is going to be run.
Right.
And that's the way it's going to be. So I don't want to be like, hey, bud, get off. And then I was doing things like I wanted to have like a questionnaire and sort of like, hey, before we go on, can you, this is what I expect. And I'm thinking, I can't do that. Like, I can't, what's sort of like, I'm not like a 1 million subscriber channel, like where like people are knocking down my door. Like, I can't do that. So I was just like, you know what? Maybe someday that'll happen. And I could say, here's what my show, oh, and if anybody slips up like that, see ya. But, or I can warn you. I don't want to get into a situation where I'm uncomfortable. So I just figured, you know what? If I know you, you're welcome to come on.
Right.
And I could say, hey, look, man, like for example, my co-host, I know that he could speak differently sometimes, but he knows that when he's on my show, he's going to speak differently.
And he's going to keep it family oriented.
Absolutely. So people know how to censor themselves. Why can't they just do it when they're on? So that's what I want. And that's sort of what, so I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to do it by myself. And I'm not going to have anybody on and stuff like that. That's kind of what my thing's going to be. So
you never know. And then you could have like a special guest, come on. You just let them know ahead of time. Listen, it's going to be in a disclaimer before the show starts. No foul language. It's a family-based program, and if you can't abide by the guidelines, then you get the boot. That's it. It's, that's what the mods are for. If you have a guest, you have the choice of kicking them out. But in the chat, that's what we're for, to monitor, to make sure that your rules and regulations for your channel are observed and respected.
Yeah. Like like Tim Allen. Tim Allen was going to be on my show. A Tool Time show?
Right.
Like, he was going to be on my show. And I just was like, you know what, dude? No. And then Jay Leno, he was going to be on my show. And I was just like, no, dude, I just can't handle your foul mouth. And there was a bunch of other celebrities that were going to be on. And I just,
that's terrible.
No, I'm not kidding around. And, they just like, I don't even, what's that?
Well, that's the thing is I can't be on either because I have
Tim, I told you I didn't want you here. No, I can't keep them out of here. So,
well, you know how popular we are. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is dirty.
It is, but you know what? I remember his first, I remember it's pretty darn funny though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a prude. I'm no prude, but I just want to be able to, like, if you are watching with your kid, whatever your kid hears coming out of your mouth is one thing, but I don't want it coming out of my mouth.
Right.
And clicking on in your living room.
And you got the F-bombs flying.
Yeah, it's not up to me what your kid hears in your living room. It's up to you what your kid hears. So, so in my videos, if you want to know how to, like, whatever it is, do your brakes on this car that I might own, and you click on it, you should be rest assured that you're going to just find out how to do that on your car, not some idiot swearing. So you tuned in to, like, oh man, this is perfect. I need to know how to do the brakes on my car. Thank God this guy made a video. So you're trying to figure that out while you got like a 3-year-old baby that you're trying to raise up right. You don't need me with a foul mouth. So that's what my videos are about. And it's not up to me to dictate what comes out of my mouth in front of your kid. So if you talk like
Bill
that,
does a lot of editing.
Oh, no, yeah, I forgot about those videos. I do have those. I listen, like I said, Laura, I'm not a prude.
No, but
exactly. So
he's human. It comes out, but he edits all that stuff out.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Ghost says, yeah, you take this effing. Yeah, that's right. I mean, if
Oh,
you're gonna
dude.
drop like a rotor on your foot, you're gonna say some.
So Ghostus, I have, and that's the other thing on my um on my show. Like I'm gonna run those bloopers.
God, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I do have the bloopers. So
I love
the
I love
bloopers are
the
bleeped.
bloopers.
I do have the blooper reel, and they are bleeped.
The bleepers.
Bleeper reels, they are blooped.
Yep.
And it's to show that, excuse me, that the human element comes out in me, and I try not to let my anger get a hold of me. But my anger does sometimes come out when I can't find my 10mm socket when I
Yeah.
just had it in my hand. Like where I just had it.
Where the freak is it? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
Like, I mean, it's ridiculous. And so this is just crazy.
When I was on a live the other day there, they actually just come out and ask me, Laura, do you ever say the F word? I go,
I
oh, honey,
saw
yes. It
Yeah, I
comes
saw
out.
I had to run.
Yeah, go ahead and just say it. So I go, okay, and I said it.
Yeah,
Just,
and you were like, I
might not say it on. I don't want to say it on my show. I mean, it might slip out every now and then.
I know. Oh, so
when the camera's not rolling, that word's hair.
Was Susan Darkwood supposed to be on yours?
Yeah, she was supposed to be on tonight because we were going to discuss the Wiccan religion and their practices. She had an accident at work.
Oh boy, okay.
And, she got hurt a little bit. Yeah, but she last thing she's going to want to do is talk, and she's got a busted up lip. So I said, "Oh no, you're going to be in pain. We'll just reschedule." Jeff says the Bible says it's okay to swear when working on cars and plumbing. Oh, amen, it does.
Dude, you forgot. Jeff, you forgot another thing, drywall. You forgot drywall too.
Oh yeah.
I freaking hate drywall. Yeah, you're right though.
I don't mind drywall, but plumbing.
I think it's
definitely
in Revelation. I think it's in Revelation. Yeah, it's
thou shalt swear while plumbing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it. I really, when I do it through my teeth. Like my mouth, my jaw is shut, but my tongue still does it. And I'm telling you,
with that spider that you had on you, there would have been some swearing.
Dude, that was disgusting, man. Like, all right, so I get drywall's relaxing. Jeff, I really wish that you lived closer to me because I got a lot of relaxing for you to do.
Drywall either.
It's in Ezekiel
2:3. I'll have to look that up. I don't remember that.
Yeah. Hey, while you're off camera, share. Can you see that share screen right there?
Yes. You want me to share it?
Yeah, share that. And I was gonna send this one to you, Jeff. I'll send it to you anyway. So you guys, this is not done yet. This is gonna be for the findagrave.com.
You got to turn my headphones down.
Sorry, am I loud?
No, but this is gonna be loud.
Oh yeah. So hopefully the audio comes through on this. So this is gonna be for the findagrave.com promo that I'm gonna do. The lyrics I am gonna have like a sing along, not that you sing along, but the words are gonna be generated at the bottom. I didn't do that yet, but just so you know what the lyricist is saying. But let's see if you can see this. Let me know, Laura, right away if you can't hear this, okay? Oops. Can you hear that?
No, well, there's no music yet. Now we're just seeing the lovely angel, which I love the way you did the video. And
can you hear it?
No sound.
You can't hear that?
No sound yet.
Why does this happen? Like, even for like Jeff too, this always happened. Like, let me put it right here. Can you hear this?
Nope, no sound.
With the blank. See, now this is where like you
See?
guys have to start
That's
censoring
where
me.
those words come in.
All right, let me go to my settings and see why.
What the frig, man? It worked earlier.
Yeah, this freaking blows. Let me see.
I know it does. That happens to Jeff a lot.
Damn it all. I mean, dang it all.
You've got to share the audio when sharing the screen. There's a toggle.
What did he say?
He says you have to share the audio when sharing screen. There's a toggle.
Is that on my end?
Yeah, when you share.
Okay.
Yeah, because you send it to me. You're presenting. I put it up. You present it. Click share entire screen, not a window.
All right, so let me stop sharing screen. So go to present, share screen. All right, what do you say now? All right, click share entire screen, not a window. Okay, entire screen.
He said, yep. I know, I'm still learning how to do that as well. All right, I opened it up for you.
All right, let's see if we can hear this.
Nope. There's no audio with it.
Yeah, it's freaking horse crap. I want to say the other word. It's freaking horse, you know what? Speakers. See, I have it on.
And then there is a toggle to share the audio.
Toggle to share the audio.
Share the audio.
Audio. Stereo audio.
Learning as we go. That's what it's all about.
Reduce mic background. I'm not stereo audio. Echo. No.
Friday the 13th.
I can't find that word. There's a toggle to share audio. So should I stop sharing again? Let me see.
Yes, here, let me remove it.
All right.
I don't know if it would work on my end. I mean, if I can get to go on my end.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me do this again. Share screen. Some screens let you share audio. Look for share audio. Okay, follow these steps.
He says, go to something else. Let me look at something.
Oh, man. I just opened up a... All right. Also share tab audio. It's clicked.
Okay, try it again. Maybe.
Oh, I see. All right, now. Okay. I think I got it.
The light went on. Duh.
So, all right. Yeah, all right.
Stage.
Let me...
Yep.
All right, cool. All right.
I heard
All right.
something.
All right, thanks, Jeff. All right, now it's going to play.
Let her rip. Oh, it's not playing the way it should, though. It's kind of choppy. Yeah, that's not working right.
Graveyard in search of a game. After the gate shut, after
It's choppy.
Yeah, try again. There we go. Oh, nope, then it stopped. Jeff says it gets him every time. Yes, because you don't do it a lot, you forget. Yeah, it's definitely in the story. Gotta love technology. It stinks, guys. It stinks.
Patrolling the graveyard in search of a name. After the gate shut after hours. Going on the hunt every Sunday. Demanding a name from a grave. Hunt, prowl the dead. Scouting the ones who before me bled. Hunt, prowl the dead. Scouting the ones who before me bled. Murders and coffee. Let's talk about life they gave. Murders and coffee. Look it up on Find on Clear.
Yeah, it should come in clearer. Yeah, he's messing around with it, guys.
Messed up.
Do you want me to try it on my end? On what you sent me?
Oh, you can. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up on. Let's see.
Yeah, it must be like the feed or something.
See if I can.
Because it's like playing fine over here, obviously. But...
Right, yeah, and we're not getting. Let me click over to where you sent it to me. Let's see if I can get it to play for you.
Well, Jeff, at least I got you to make me figure out how to hit that
audio
thing.
Come on, let me find it.
So
you're not used to doing it, like I said, because I always have to think of what the hell I'm doing before I can set up.
Oh, because I sent it to your messenger, so you might be able to get it through your messenger, right, onto the computer.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
If I can find it. Where the hell did it go? Oh, here it is.
Your face just turned purple.
My face just turned purple?
Yeah, it must be from the... There we go.
Holding my breath. No.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I can pull this up.
Oh, yeah, that was my screen share. Oh,
I
should stop... Wait, I got to stop screen sharing. Hannah, sorry about that.
That's all right. Let's see. Share screen. Let's see if we can get this figured out, guys. There it is. Can you guys see it?
Yeah, I could see it.
Let's see if our sound works.
No audio. Of course, no audio.
Be darned.
Oh, see over in the corner, you got the little speaker off. Looks like.
No. Where? Oh, yeah. Yep. All right, now we're gonna try it again, guys.
Patrolling the graveyard in search of a name. After the gate shut after hours. Going on a hunt every Sunday. Demanding a name from a grave. Hunt, prowl the dead. Scouting the ones who before me bled. Hunt, prowl the dead. Scouting the ones who before me bled. Murders and coffee. Let's talk about life they gave. Murders and coffee. Look it up on Find on Clear. .com. After hours, after labor, I scout an old field. of stone. I smell the flowers of the deceased. Decorate the fields and the rows. Headstone hunts, hunt, proud the dead, scouting the ones who before me bled. Headstone hunts, hunt,
Good night, Betty.
proud the dead, scouting the ones who before me bled. Carburetors and coffee, let's talk about life they gave. Carburetors and coffee, look it up and find a grave. Don't come. Don't come. Look at the names on the final identifier. Casting shadows over history, expansive library before me. Scouting the ones who before me bled. Carburetors and coffee, let's talk about life they gave. Carburetors and coffee, look it up and find a grave. Choose God.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was gonna have it on a 24-hour continuous loop.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Jeff says take 43. Well, we got it.
Yeah.
At least everybody got a chance to see it.
I know.
Hi, Florida. Welcome. Yeah, I like it. Like I said, when you send it to me and I'm listening, I just woke up and I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, and you wake up at like 4 a.m, don't you?
Well, yeah, actually, when you did send it to me, yeah, that's when I woke up and I'm like, oh, that's too early. So I went back to bed, and I think it was like 7 o'clock, and yeah, it was still too early because the brain just isn't functioning for that kind of sound. Yeah, Jeff said it looks good. What's it for?
Yeah, so Jeff, I'll send you when it's done, because that's kind of like a raw version, but like I think he came in late, but like what I want to do with that is so when I do my show, I'm going to do like little promo videos before because I want to make the show, like my lives, like as entertaining as I can be, because I'm going to be by myself. So I kind of want to make it not as like boring, but anyway, I want to do like little videos here and there and cuts and stuff like that. So that is going to be for, I want to do some findagrave.com stuff. And I think maybe like this summer, I want to get out and maybe participate in findagrave.com things. And maybe even, I don't know, maybe even if anybody's interested in going with me to like, because I'm not into like doing the investigations and stuff. I like the debunking, but I want to like, I've always liked looking at headstones, just seeing even the older the headstones, when they died, even like looking at their names, because to me that's like history and stuff. So that it's hard to hear. It was hard to hear that, and hard to hear like the vocals and stuff. So at the bottom, I'm just gonna have what the words are saying, and it's saying findagrave.com. So it's just like a little promo video, and then I'm gonna go into talking about that findagrave.com, and I think on the show what we can do is talk about findagrave.com, and then go on findagrave.com and maybe look people up. Anybody in the chat that might want to like look up historical figures, or even maybe even people that don't know how to use that. There's a lot of uncomputer savvy people out there that don't know how to do that stuff.
Right.
Maybe I could do that for them. We could all have fun looking for people on that. So I wanted to maybe have a show where this week it's going to be, this hour we could take an hour dedicated to that. So before I go into the Find a Grave segment, that's going to play, and then we'll go
Right.
into it. So I'm going to have like just little promos before we do things. So that's what that's going to be for. So I just thought
Right.
I worked on,
Fantastic.
I worked on that for like probably like 3 hours, I think, last night.
Yeah, come out good. I like the way it come out. Yeah, no, if you want to go like to a certain cemetery, just let me know. We'll go.
Yeah.
The whatever you're looking for, and then I could do like a mini investigation while we're there.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I definitely want to, like in the summer, kind of do that, because like I said, if you go onto that website, if you go into cemeteries near you, look up that cemetery, because it'll say like it could go by a person or by the cemetery, and say there's a cemetery near you, or just go into your location. There's people that want somebody to look up a person or something like that. So you can form an account and start taking pictures of your own and uploading that headstone into findagrave.com.
Right.
See, I'm 10 hours in.
4 minutes done. Oh, yikes. You see, that's what I'm saying. I don't.
Well, Jeff, so that video, that was, like I did that pretty quick, but that's like not like my baby video. Like my other ones on my channel, like where I'm making, like I'm fixing cars and stuff. Yeah, dude, I have like 20 hours into those videos. But I was just talking to Laura about how, I don't know if you heard me, where like I'm kind of tired of putting that much time, and then you look at like, 200 people watch those, and now nobody's watching it. And then I made like a video of me like working on a heater, and I didn't put very much time into that video at all. Maybe like 3 hours, 4 hours. And I don't know, in the first day it got like 200 views. And I'm like, why am I taking so much time and like passion and making a 40-minute movie? I mean, it's like a mini movie.
Right.
And nobody's watching them. And I'm like, man, this is a masterpiece. This is awesome. And so
yeah, you're not getting the satisfaction out of the end result. So that's telling you, just, I'm not saying not put good effort into it, but just don't overthink it, because you're expecting something that a lot of times you don't get.
Yeah. And I think with the thing with
I face the ace
with the live thing, I'm not trying to put too much thought into it, but I want it to be decent,
Yeah, just it has to be natural. Just got to let it flow the way it does, and that's pretty much how you do that. Because if you overthink, then it's just kind of stale. You know what I mean? Too sterile. And you want it to be as natural as possible. Jeff said he's going to do a member stream editing, so Joe and Jimmy can bring their heads on the wall. At how stupid I am. Oh, Jesus. No, you do a great job, Jeff. It's everybody has their own style and how much they want to put into it. I mean, Jimmy and Joe, they're doing documentaries, so that explains that kind of work and effort. And yeah, we have a lot of cemeteries here too, Dragon. It's just that now that we got hit with all that snow, you can't get into any of them unless you put snowshoes on. So we'll have to wait till spring, and then if that's what Bill wants to do, then hey, I'll go with you, and you'll do your research, and I can do like a mini investigation throughout the cemetery, and so that'll be cool. Just hit 2 things at once. So that's what you got to do sometimes. You got to change it up sometimes. You can't always have the same things over and over. because everybody just was, they're all doing the same thing. So you kind of have to do your own thing and break it up and add other things to it. That's just how it keeps it going,
So
especially this time of year.
I wanted to ask Jeff, I want to go back to I'm going to do a member stream editing so Joe and Jimmy can bang their heads on the wall at how stupid I am. Do a member
Hi,
stream
Lurking.
editing.
Well, because they're really good at it. So, like I said, but they do documentaries, and it's just
Yeah, but I'm not. I mean, like, right, but
I mean, it's years of work. 3, 4, 5 years of work to do those. So, I mean, you can't expect to get the same thing when you're doing just a video, just a short video out for your channel.
yeah, but I think what Jeff's saying though is, Jeff, I think do a member stream showing me
Editing. Yeah, you do a great job.
showing you how to edit.
Yeah.
I think honestly, you were saying like I think you use like iMovie. You gotta like get into like Resolve or something. I think that's first thing they're gonna tell you. They're like gonna tell you like you gotta like get into like something bigger.
Right. Yeah. I don't know what Joe uses.
Yeah. Do you know what those guys use? They probably use Adobe.
I know that Jimmy does the OBS, but I don't know what he uses.
No, OBS is for broadcasting.
Right. But I mean, I think he integrates whatever. I don't know. I don't know exactly what he uses.
That's for broadcasting, but not for editing.
Right.
Power Director, and it's a paid for software.
Oh.
Yeah. See, I use DaVinci.
DaVinci, yeah. A lot of people like DaVinci.
That's what I use.
Right. Yeah. Someday when I get a different computer, that's what I'd like to use too, is DaVinci. I hear nothing but good things about it.
Dude, once you use DaVinci, you're gonna be like, I can't believe I've ever used anything other than it's. So like somebody asked me, I was talking to him. I went to a Christmas party. It's not software issues; it's a me issue. No, I get it. But it's good to use a software that everyone else is using so that when you ask them, they're like, yeah, here's what you do. But I went to a party that a guy was asking me about Resolve, and he's a professional. He was a pro. He went to school. He went to Onondaga school for editing and everything.
Right.
We got to talk about editing, and he was asking me about Resolve. And he asked me about transitions and transitions in between, like, okay, like you're going from a fade into, or like a bright into like another something.
Right.
And the thing about like Resolve is like you don't just put like, you can edit within it. You go into this thing called the inspector and say, it's not like you just drag and drop. So now you dragged and dropped it, but now you can go into that and fix the parameter of it with like these X, Y, and Z's. And you could tell it, okay, well, I don't like that it's a white flash. I can adjust the color, the chroma, the saturation of it. And I could also make it like, instead of like a flash, I want it to be like fire instead. It does so much that I don't think you'll ever use what it all does.
Right.
But it's amazing. Power Director is the same. It has tons of capabilities. Okay.
Yeah, I never heard of Power Director.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I probably still can't use it because I probably don't have what I need to make it work. If it's anything like DaVinci, then yeah, I can't use it.
Yeah, my computer, when I was editing, There's one spot on that video we just played. I don't know why it was doing it, but my computer, when it was going up and the headstone and the music did a thing, I wanted it to. The music did like the guitar went like that. So I wanted the transition to make it too. So I put a transition in there where it did a fade. When the bar was swiping while it was editing, as it was playing, this is not when the thing was rendered yet.
Right.
My computer was bogging down right there. And this thing never bogs down. And especially for something so. But what had happened was I went into that transition and edited inside that transition. So now I try to tell people, imagine this, you need a computer that's powerful. Imagine this cup of coffee, you dump it out, right? And all the information comes out easily. But if you take a beer bottle with all the information and you dump it out, it takes a long time for the information to dump out, and then it finally dumps out.
Right.
So that's what's happening if you don't have a powerful enough computer. This thing's powerful. I've got 32 gigs of RAM, but it still was doing that. So you need a lot of power.
Yeah.
So this coming year, I'm going to upgrade a little bit, but with another, you need a video card. You need a good video card. I'm going to upgrade my video card and everything. That's the biggest thing. So, yeah.
Hello, lovely Carla. Yeah, I
Carla?
figure that's what you're gonna need is that's what I don't have all of that. And I'm using, the laptop now, but I'm gonna switch. I'm just gonna get a desktop. This way I can upgrade easier, if I need to.
Yeah. And you know what, Laura? There's so many good deals out there, like on stuff. And when you're ready, like let me know, and like we could find you something.
Oh, yeah, well, that's what I planned on doing.
Yeah,
it might be a long time because, like I said, there's just now with George being out of work because of injury, and I can't squeeze a nickel, guys. So this is all I've got to work with.
Yeah. Well, I get it, Jeff, because he's working too. So
yeah, it's I get it. You want things to come out right, and it just seems like it does take forever.
Yeah. So I mean,
Carla, Bill, you there? There's an echo.
Yeah. Carla, Carla, you there?
Carla, maybe not long, Laura. Things can change. Oh, like I said, if the computer fairy doesn't show up at my house, it's going to be a long time. But there's always hope. I ain't worried about it. It'll happen when it happens.
Somebody would at least give her $5.
No. I priced some of them. I'm thinking, oh man, it's gonna.
No, you can't go on like box stores. You gotta wait and like find something on Marketplace.
It's just it's just I can't believe it. And like I said, if I get something, I want it to be good, so that I don't have to worry about it another 6 months. I got to go out and get something else again.
No, you won't have to. I've had this computer for 5 years now.
Right.
You won't have to because you're going to be within what your capabilities. You're going to edit stuff, and a movie's not going to change that you edit. So it's not. Don't worry about it.
All right. Now my question is for you on this one. Now the computer, the desktop that I do have, I showed you what I had.
Yeah.
And it does have a terabyte of storage on there. Can I upgrade the other stuff on that one or no?
No. See, the problem with that is the motherboard won't accept the things that you need. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the motherboard that's the problem. So the motherboard and the CPU is like, by the time you need to upgrade the CPU on that, and the CPU is going to be probably like a few $100. So by that time, you could probably get a whole desktop for a few $100.
Right.
Maybe you could probably get one for like $400 with everything that you need. like $400. You probably get everything that you need.
Right.
Like probably not including a monitor, but you can get monitors pretty reasonable.
Well, yeah, I have something I can use as a monitor, so that it isn't a big deal.
But here's the thing, Laura. You want a big monitor.
Right.
I like you say, like, yeah, I have something I could use. But when you use like DaVinci, or really when you start editing, you're gonna find like, yeah, you want like a decent sized monitor. I think this is a 27-inch monitor I'm using.
Right.
I remember when I was like on a small one, when you start like the little, you're like, especially because we're old, your eyes go nuts.
Right. Oh no, I have a television that I used to use as a monitor on my other computer.
Oh,
So I can use that.
all right.
So Michael wants to know, do you like Starbucks, Bill?
Michael, I love your music, man, but I
Burnt coffee.
but I don't like Starbucks, my man. I just, I
don't either.
I don't, man. It's not good. It's not good.
Even though I heard that, what is it? Their blonde coffee. I think that's what it's called. It's supposed to be really good.
Really?
But the original Starbucks always tastes burnt to me.
Me too. It tastes like cigarettes in an ashtray type.
Yeah, bad. Yeah, Dragon, I know. See, you know how I feel. We both, yeah. If the computer fairy don't show up, then we don't get. That's pretty much how it is.
Yeah.
Jeffy's Cycrom upgraded to a 27-inch recently, and what a difference. Yeah, it does. Oh, hey, man, there you go. Dancer's got it going on. 32-inch TV is my monitor.
Yeah, I don't.
Gonna get one of those, like, what is it? 72-inch televisions you hang on the wall. You can imagine using that as a monitor. Holy crap, what a show that would be.
Well, the thing that, like, the problem with using a television though is it looks bloody. Like if that makes sense, like the pixels are bigger. So it might mess with the way things look on you.
Right.
Because it's not a monitor. So that's the only thing that could, it's probably not going to look good.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm not gonna worry about it until I get to the point where I can actually start looking.
Yeah.
She says, I play WoW and Hogwarts, so it works great. That's fantastic. And we have a huge TV in our bedroom, and that's where my husband plays his video games. And it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I might have to steal that from him.
Yeah.
I can hear it now.
Right. It's right. It doesn't scale right on a television either. Yeah. But yeah, Jeff, I believe that this is what I have as a 27-inch, and I know that over here because I have two monitors. And when you're running OBS, you have to have two. You just have to have two monitors. So over here is my old one, and I don't know what this is. This is probably like 20. I don't know what this is. Maybe this is 27 and this is 32 because this looks pretty darn big compared. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, when you're running like OBS, you have to, because this is like your control panel and then this is what's coming up. So, yeah.
Yeah, I have a monitor up in the attic that I used originally with my old desktop. So I mean, but it's small. It's not.
Yeah, and it might have a SDMI attachment in the back and not a HDMI. With the other thing, the attachments not be. Like the.
Oh, I don't have to. I'd have to look. I mean, it's been up there because we switched from that to the television, the 27-inch television, and it worked great because George used it for the longest time. And then I ended up getting a different desktop, which is an all-in-one desktop, which he uses. And then I have the laptop for the show.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I got to keep it separate because my husband likes to play all them stupid games and all that other garbage, and he usually ends up with some kind of a virus. And then I used to have to call Mike and have Mike fix it for me. because George would really screw it up bad. I used to have to bring it into the lab and say, "Hey, Mike." He goes, "Okay," and he'd bring it home. But now that he's in Florida, it'd be a little expensive to have him fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
Dragon says, "Think the most fun I had was playing Xbox on a movie theater screen when I managed a theater." And oh my God, that must have been fun.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh my God, that must have been something. Could you imagine? Wow. You actually just have the option to do something like that on a big scale. That was a threeplex, and we would do an LAN parties or LAN parties between all three. Oh my God. Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
I'll be back.
Okay, he'll be back. Was that your Arnold impression? So yeah, that's the goal for 2025 for me, is just to get the new desktop and set up the new studio, which I'm excited about. Just a bunch of different things going on here and there. Let's see, Dazzler says, a 65-inch seems too much. I had a friend that was playing it on one, and I couldn't do it. Yeah, that must have been just like huge. I mean, and me, I'm terrible. I can't play any of those games, so I give you guys credit. I suck at all those games. So no matter how big or small it is, I told you, what is the one game that my son had? It was, God, I never can remember the name of it, but I would just go around and run all the hookers over. That's as good as I got with the game. I just can't do them. Dragon says local network, basically, so we had up to 12 people playing unless we went online. Wow, that must have been something. I had to buy a PC. I got mine used for $650. Oh, that's not bad. I know I was looking them up and thinking, oh my God, I'll never be able to afford that. Especially when I'm thinking that I'm needing. It's just, not in the budget. I have to go out and sell lemonade on the corner or something. GTA, I don't remember, Dazzler. Probably. It's probably what it was. It's an older game, and my son used to play, and he's trying to show me, and all I could do was run the hookers over. He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "This is as good as it gets with me. Sorry." The base, and I can upgrade as needed. Yeah, that's what I figured. If I got something that, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think it was Grand Theft Auto. You guys are right. And that's it. My son would laugh at me, and I would just go for him with the cars and run them over, and that's as good as I get. I'm an Atari generation, so those new controllers, I just can't work the buttons. Don't know what they're for. Of course, I never put any effort into it either, so I have to blame myself for that one. It's a base that I can upgrade as needed. Yeah, that's what I want to do, is make sure I've got something that at least it has all the ports that I need. And, I don't have to buy extensions or any kind of crap like that. And if I need to upgrade, I'll be able to. That's the important part. Because, that's the problem I'm having, is I can't upgrade anything. Not on the laptop.
Yeah, it's all integrated.
Yeah. Well, because I had somebody say, well, we have gaming laptops. They go, but it's still not going to do what I need it to do.
Yeah, and it's not like you're like leaving the house and going somewhere. You may as well just get a desktop.
Right.
And to be honest with you, desktops are actually cheaper than a laptop. So
right.
And you could build as you go.
Well, because I have the opportunity to get the laptop for like $1,000. And I'm thinking, but then I can't upgrade anything if I need to.
Yeah.
And there's never enough, USB ports. That's the trouble I have with this one. I had to buy an extension because everything is USB, and there's not enough places to plug it in.
Yeah, even on mine, I have like I don't know, 6 USB ports, but I still had to buy a hub for it.
Yeah, right. So it's crazy. Somebody gave me a new microphone. Can't use it. I've got nowhere to plug it in.
Do you have a hub?
Yeah, but it's all taken up. I've got no spare places to plug it in.
Well,
So I have to go out and buy another one just so I have room to plug everything in.
well, can't you just unplug that and plug your new?
No, because this one plugs into the soundboard that I have. It's a different plug. It's not USB.
Oh,
Yeah.
What
so
kind of-
see, and all my
is that like a 1/4-inch jack or something, or a
Yeah, it's got
3.5
the
millimeter?
you plug it in there. It's
Oh,
and
so
it
that's
goes
not
into-
that's not a like a condenser mic then.
no, just regular
Oh,
mic.
okay.
And even the other mic that I had actually plugged in the same way as this one does.
Yeah,
But the
I
one that
gotcha.
I just got, see, this is the one I just got. I just got this one. If you can see
It's
the
here, put it-
background. Sorry,
Yeah, put
guys.
it against you. There we go.
There you go. See, that's what I just got. But like I said, I don't have room
Here.
to plug it in.
See where your hand is? Let me see where your hand is. That just the stand? Oh, so it
This is-
plugs in
Oh
via
yeah,
USB.
it's a stand. Yeah, it's a
Oh, okay.
stand. And then but you have to have the USB, and I don't have room for it, so it sits here until I can order another
Yeah, 'cause
extension for it.
Oh, all right.
So it's it's still a work in progress. I figured I'd just set all that crap up when I finally do the new studio and go from there. So it's like I said, it's going to be a work in progress for a while. But
I went to put wood in the furnace. That's what I had to go do.
I got to warm up that house.
Nobody else will do it.
Why, they're afraid?
Well, I don't know. My wife claims that it hurts her lungs with the smoke, and there's no smoke that comes out of the furnace, so I don't.
Well, yeah, I know, yeah, because she's got that condition. So maybe he does. Just that, can she be?
Whose
around
side are you
bonfire?
on here? No, I'm kidding.
No,
What?
no. I mean, can she go in front of a bonfire at all, or no?
I don't know. Who knows anymore?
Laser says, can you go to PC part pickers and find everything from how much you want to spend to build your own PC? Oh, okay. Good to know. Ghost says, my mic is a USB. I have the same one Beardo used to have.
Does anybody
yeah.
else hear that?
The little crackling noise? Yes. I'm just ignoring it. Ignoring it. Let's see. Dragon said we had to sit in the top row of the theater to be any good because of having to move your head so much, sitting so close. Yeah, well, yeah, and a screen that big, I'd say so.
Does mine sound like that?
The
Does mine
crackling.
sound like a robot? You sound like a robot right now.
Sounding like a robot right now? I didn't touch anything.
Do I sound like a robot?
Well, there's like a crackling noise.
Okay, but do I sound like a robot?
No,
Okay, now you sound good. You sound back. You're back again.
I hear the sound as well. I see that. I don't know. It's all
Okay,
going to be
good.
straightened out.
I think it's
You
internet
never
issue.
know. It has to be.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have no problems whatsoever, and then sometimes shit just goes squirrely. I don't know. It's gremlins.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we've been on forever talking about absolutely nothing. Excuse me. Actually, it's the way I like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to please remember to subscribe to Bill's channel. And don't forget, he is going live this Saturday at 7:30.
Maybe.
Same channel. 7:30, different time. No maybes. You're going to do it. Or we're all going to show up at your house.
If I don't, I'll like say something.
So don't talk yourself out of it. We're looking forward to it.
Look what Jeff said.
What? No, Bill. Laura has issues sometimes. Hey,
Hey. Yeah.
with that. Yeah, sometimes I do. I do. I think I have one bad wire because it was happening before, the crackly noise or
Laura,
like the buzzing, whatever.
Laura,
How it was.
wires are cheap, you know. They sell
Bill,
them-
I don't have 2 nickels in my pocket, honey. So cheap or not, I can't buy it.
They're like $5.
I'm
Oh,
gonna have to
speaking of
start-
$5,
I'm gonna have to start a fans only page and like show my feet or something.
if you guys look at the bottom, support
Excuse me.
Ko-fi. Oh, you know what? Yeah, because I created one of them.
A fans
Yeah.
only? Or
Yeah,
only
yeah,
fans,
I-
whatever it is.
Yeah, I created a.
I don't even know what the hell it's called.
I created a coffee thing, and I think I
Oh.
got it figured out because it's through OSB. Boy, was that a pain! But I think I got it figured out where like I put the link. Nobody's gonna donate, but I did it anyway. But I think I got it figured out where because OSB links through through YouTube. So then I think I got it linked where it's linked through YouTube and all. Oh man, it was so hard to do. Just like it felt like it took like 14 years to figure it out, you know?
Really? Because I didn't have any problems.
Yeah, but that's through StreamYard.
Right. I just went on the site.
Yeah. Well, no, that part was easy. Linking it through like OSB.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
because I
like-
just got through StreamYard. It was
Yeah.
easy.
Oh yeah, StreamYard is like la 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 la. But like OSB, you have to like program your computer to do everything pretty much.
Right. That's the other part I don't like.
Yeah. So, but I do have to say, using OSB is just like using DaVinci Resolve. Once you learn it, you go, this is freaking sick, man. Like sick in a good way. Like this is cool, man. Like you really like dig it. And you're like, I think once you like do get a computer and get it built and stuff, I mean, this is cool and all, but like,
Yeah.
I think there's so much you can do, like creating like filters and skins and stuff with like Canva and like it's really cool, like using that OBS. Yeah, there's a learning curve to it, but once you get it, you do like I
Right.
said, you do have to have 2 screens, but you would be able to use your laptop as another
Right.
screen. You can
Right.
mirror those.
See, that was the issue when Jimmy was trying to show me because it's he was thinking that I had more than one monitor, and I said, no, all I've got is this. And he goes, oh, okay. So he had to rig it up a way so I could see what he was doing and what I
Yes.
had to do.
Yes,
And I'm thinking,
Jeff.
oh,
So-
I go, Jimmy.
Sorry, yes, OBS. Oh, I got to think. Yes, OSB is a building material, and that I had to get away from that. I was like, yeah, isn't that building material? And then I was like, it can't be OBS because BS is bullshit. Why would they call it OBS? And I'm like, oh, it's broadcasting source.
Right.
So it is. Yeah, it's OBS. Yes, you're right, Jeff. I don't mean the building stuff, the board stuff, the particle board stuff.
Right.
Yes, I mean OBS.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Jay
yeah.
said he used to use OBS when I started to mix. You love it. Yeah. See, once you have what you need to support the programs, I'm sure it's fantastic.
Yeah, like OBS, like your computer will support. It's a very small program.
But it still was difficult because I was having issues with other things. So Jimmy had to do adjustments so it worked right with what I've got. And the stuff that I have running on here, it was always a big pain in the ass. It was 3 hours.
What was
We
he
didn't
using?
even
Like
finish.
like a team viewer or something to was he remotely doing your computer?
we were split screen, so I could see what his computer was doing, so he could show me, and then you could see mine. Because
Oh.
otherwise, I was trying to do. He couldn't understand why I didn't have the same thing on my screen that he had on his screen.
Yeah. So what was happening? What was the issue?
Oh God, it was a hot mess, and he figured it out. It was all in the settings and adjustments, and to deal with what I have capable on this computer, and it's
Oh, so the computer. It was the computer's issue.
yeah. He had to kind of like jimmy it so that it would. work.
Ha! I get it.
So he gave it to Jimmy, and we started. And then I go, you know what? And he was in the middle of doing his documentary. I said, I'm not going to bother him no more.
Oh, right.
I'll just leave it. And then I'll stick with the StreamYard until I get the other computer. And then I have more time to play around with that kind of crap.
Well, yeah, you got this going right now. I think first things first. I think once, Laura, I think like no excuses. When spring hits, none of this, it's too muddy, none of this stuff. Get out and start doing some, you don't even have to do investigations. I like do like some videos and start getting your feet wet with some editing, you know?
Sure. Sure. No, I know. When I have something better to work with, then I will dig into it. Like I said, I want to use the DaVinci because I like the way it looks, and it looks like it's something I'd be interested in. So yeah, I'll play around with it when I have better equipment to use. Investigations
sure
are coming from my channel.
Sure
I
you
will.
will.
I promise. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, right.
Shut up.
Sure.
Yeah, we have to wait till spring
Carla?
breaks around here before we can do anything.
Carla?
Y'all from California? No, Michael, we're from Central New York. Bill and I. We're buried underneath about 5 feet of snow,
Yep.
and more is coming. Yeah, I guess they have fires going on in California.
Yeah. You know who I follow?
Karen.
I follow on Facebook is Allison Arngrim. Do you know who that is?
No, I don't think so.
Nelly from
Oh Lord,
Little House on the
right?
Prairie. What do you mean old? She's hilarious.
Yeah,
And so yeah, so once in a while, like I'll go in the chat and she'll like respond and reply.
you harass her and stuff.
I do actually.
I know.
Yeah. So she like reads Little House on the Prairie books. She does lives,
Right.
and she like wears a bonnet sometimes. Like she dresses
Oh
like
man.
yeah. So like I'll make fun of her bonnet and stuff. But yeah,
No, I heard she's very funny. Well, she did stand-up comedy, didn't she?
yeah,
At
yeah.
one
She's
point?
actually pretty cool. But yeah, she was saying how like there's fires in California. That was my
That's
point.
what he was hearing. Yeah, that they're on fire again. So good.
And I have family in California, but they're Northern California. So usually those fires are like Simi Valley and stuff. So yeah.
Hot and dry. So let's see. Michael says, I used to live in Kentucky. Now I'm in Texas. Ooh, hot. Too hot. I can't live in those places that get too hot. He goes, why don't you just move? You're bitching about the snow. It's because everywhere else is too damn hot. And I don't want to live somewhere where I can't go outside during the day.
Yeah.
No, we can't go out. The sun hasn't set yet.
But you also can't go outside during the day now.
Well, no, you can. It's just cold.
Well, you can go out during the summer if it's too damn hot. It's just too damn hot.
Too hot. Excuse me. No,
Yeah.
too hot.
I'm ready for summer too,
Everybody goes,
man.
hey, yeah, me too. Move to Arizona. No, too hot. So yeah, we'll pass.
So
I'll just have to suck it up and put up with the snow.
Yeah, you got that noise going on. So Ghost, you're in Northern Cali?
That's where he used to live.
I thought you said you were in Delaware.
Yeah, he says, we're in Northern Cali. I used to live.
Where in Northern
Yeah.
Cali? I used to live in. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right.
All right, yeah, so he wanted to know where your family was in Northern
Oh, he's
Cali.
asking me. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha. Gosh, all I remember was me saying to them, I don't really like talking to them too much.
Oh,
So like when I did say something about how like San Francisco is a mess and stuff, they're like, oh well, we're nowhere near there. We're like we're Northern California, And that's all I remember, like, saying.
Oh, okay. So they didn't even tell you where.
Yeah.
We don't want Bill showing up at our house. Don't tell him.
I shouldn't say that I don't like talking to them, but I'm not close to them, so.
Distant, very distant relatives. That's all.
Yeah.
Really distant. We all have those kinds. Don't worry about it. He said he lived in the mountains. Nice. Yeah, we're getting a crackly noise again. I think it's time to call it quits, guys, before something blows up. I don't know what's going on. But they would make for one hell of an ending. Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us. And remember, please support our channels if you can. We'd appreciate it. Then you just hit the thumbs up, the like, the share. Susan and I have rescheduled for next week, so she will be on again to talk about the Wiccan religion. And so if you guys are interested in something like that, join us. It should be pretty interesting because there's a lot of questions I want to ask. And I've got a whole slew of people coming on in the weeks to come. And hopefully you guys will come and hang out as you always do. We really appreciate your support. I really, really do. Everybody have a great night. And we will see you again next time on the Raw Side. Everybody have a great night.
Bye, guys.